You know, I'm put my hood on my line. Fucked up. Get me. Mean Marsha. They go, what the fuck wrong with dude? Shit. Lolo. You ready? You ready, Lolo? Go. 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 Get your blue eye. Dang, y'all supposed to eat on this? Ain't gonna what's wrong with that? Eat cookies like a mom. Yo, hello? Are we live? It's a little static, sure.
If you use your phone here, you can use the headsets to connect to them, so you don't have to have the feedback on there if you want to pull anything up like videos or shit. That's how I be doing it when we be checking, just so shit we had double feedback. That shit be sounding nuts.
Yeah. Let me see.
It be sounding like a straight echo.
Hold on, for let me go back.
Yeah, that's good. That's how I be doing it when we check it. Just to shit. Double feedback. That shit sound nuts. Yeah. It sound like a straight echo. Hold on, so let me go back. I'm trying to yeah, that's good. Hold on. Let me make sure.
What's this called?
Real Galaxy Buzz.
HP Max?
Sound flare. Sound flares. In the speaker. I messed it up. No. I was just trying to turn the Bluetooth off so you can connect to the headset.
I don't know. What's wrong? I told that man, you a bitch.
On his ass.
Damn.
He said, nigga, you know what time it is?
See, you a princess. You behave. This motherfucker over there, he ain't shit.
He like, hey, nigga.
Dead ass.
I see you in the kitchen.
Didn't even eat the fucking food. Just wanted to fucking scream, bro. Oh, this nigga ain't shit. Hey, what to do, podcast people? We back with another episode of the check-in. Make sure y'all boys check in before you check out. And today we got some shit going on across the globe, from Moscow to the USA. We got the Baltimore Bridge going down, the Moscow mass shooting from quote-unquote ISIS just hit 100 bodies. We got 7 people. It was like what, 8 people missing.
Yeah,
they found half of them so far.
Yeah, 8 people missing.
Hopefully we can find the other 3, cause man, that whole incident in Brooklyn was, in Baltimore was kind of crazy. Like,
No, they ain't gonna find the other 3 though. I ain't gonna find.
them niggas probably swimming with them sharks right now.
Put it out there. They say
40 degrees or 30, less than 30 degrees.
Too cold.
Less than freezing.
They some icicles in the bottom of the.
So what?
Bro.
Damn.
They some icicles, shorty. They like a cup of Kool-Aid, bro. That shit not funny.
Spring, nigga. Fucking spring.
Damn, it is. We in damn near April, and they ass out there talking about the water too cold.
I'm not gonna go left.
I'm
not gonna go left, but yeah.
That shit is crazy, man.
My condolences to all the families out there.
Yeah, RP to the people who passed, and man, I'm sorry for y'all having to go through that shit.
I mean, that you just
imagine walking on the bridge and that bitch go down.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, fuck.
Like, nigga, you ain't see that fat ass boat coming, and then you gotta run.
You ain't know the boat was gonna hit the bridge. It hit one of the pillars
underneath that bitch, right?
It hit the pillar, like the joint that holds it up.
What's wrong with this cat, bro?
He over there.
Hey, why you look at us too though?
He over there kicking the
Hey,
ball.
he smacked it, and then look, he looked around the corner, like what's the word, y'all? Hey, he on dirt today. It's cool.
You want to talk? That's what you want to do.
But
you want to talk,
think
don't
about
you?
it. How do a big cargo ship like that
How do you miss
just
that?
hit a bridge?
How do you miss it, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Think about that. That's a big ship.
And it was
They got
like
engine room. They got all these components that make it move.
Just cameo.
Nah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
There ain't no way you could have missed that, bro.
Think about it. Did they do their pre-trip inspection before they pulled out the dock?
What, the boat itself? So you believe
Bro,
the
that's a big boat. That comes with inspections. They gotta check fuel level.
No, you're right. So I'm also asking behind that. You put full blame on the boat.
They claimed it as an accident on the news.
No. But I'm saying, who do you fully blame? You blame the boat.
You blame the boat?
Them niggas
Or
on
is
the
that,
boat.
and that it? Like, are they the ones? Are they the ones that are fully responsible?
Yeah.
Like, who's fully culpable?
They posted it as an accident so they could buy time to that.
That's fair. And then the political officials or the public officials that were speaking today, they were basically trying to like be really vague and cautious about what they were saying.
Because
From what I noticed.
Today, so that's crazy.
And they probably doing that because it's a private company who own the boat.
Thank you.
And they ain't
Yes.
trying to get sued.
Thank you.
Chinese.
There's Chinese people who own the
But
boat.
they own 80% of all our
Yes,
docks, bro.
all of most of them, yeah.
That material that
So-
was on that boat, somebody ain't getting their percentage.
So that also harks back at what I was talking about beforehand.
About the foul play shit.
Yes.
Yeah, it's possible.
And they're the main
If the
key players that I think of anytime foul play happens. They always the first.
Oh yeah, they always doing some fuck shit. They got some people
No
over there to do
offense.
that shit. I mean, shit. I don't think it's the regular citizens. It's just the motherfuckers who running shit. They making them do it. And y'all niggas some pussies for following their orders. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I ain't gonna say no.
No, I'm not either.
It
Shit,
is.
they
I
probably
think
off
if you
their
have your
whole
own
families off
capable
that
mind.
shit.
Yeah, exactly. If you have your
Yeah.
own capable mind, bro, you have the power. You have the free will of the choice.
Oh, bro.
You have a choice at the end of the day.
But for that boat to go down like that on some like
There's somebody fucking
power, the
it's
power
definitely
surge
somebody's fault.
shit,
It's
or
definitely somebody's
losing
fault.
control of it. Basically, the fucking boat
That's
died.
what it was.
How does that
died
happen?
Twice.
After the first time it died, y'all should have been trying to turn back to go to port, nigga.
It wouldn't even turn back. The boat was still on a course. Like, whatever that course was and it cut off, it dripped it into the pillar.
Yeah.
Because that boat, like any boat, it's
Yeah,
always
ain't no
on
pillars
course.
going-
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So if it's shut off, you know,
It's just
depending
going
on
with the water.
currents of the waves and the water and the flow
just
of that,
gonna-
that's
it's
what
gonna
caused
follow
it to drift
It's gonna
whatever
follow.
direction.
Yeah.
It literally ran into the thing.
A
Collapsed
key
the whole-
The real
critical
question
piece of
is-
transportation or a road that a lot of those Marylanders take.
Bro. And it ran right into that shit.
Yeah.
How did they not send no rescue boats out or nothing early?
They did, right? As soon as they
I think
could.
as soon as they could. That's exactly
Yeah.
right. Like they didn't expect this. This is a
After that motherfucker died the first time, bro, they should have been like,
this
the
bridge has
Coast
been up for
Guard-
47 years.
oh,
Never
that
nothing
boat?
happened to it.
Oh,
This bridge has been up for 47 years.
Lotus, get your
Nothing
ass out the
ever
kitchen.
happened to it. So it's
come
like
here.
it's like how do you guess that something bad's gonna happen on that
you
day,
underneath
that
the thing.
time.
She know what she did. Oh, and that eating this nigga shit. Go get your ass over there and lay down.
That cat food be the best.
Get up there.
Crazy dog.
Both they ass crazy. I'm finna put my animals in the retirement home. Bro, they finna be in there with them old folks. That shit is wild though. I would think that, man, after the first time that bitch died, I'm like, hey, this motherfucker died, bro. We gonna need some motherfucking help.
Drop the anchors or something.
Bro.
Fuck it, let's just get past the bridge. Nah.
That shit probably died right when they got in front of the bridge. That nigga, you know how like you almost at the clear, and yeah, you just don't make it. That motherfucker just turned off. He was like, oh shit, bro, that's not turning, bro. They ain't had no way to put that bitch in manual. You know what I mean? Like they used to. The like sails.
It's not
or some
easy shit, bro. It's not a air propelled
ship at all.
What would you do in this? Well, how could you save the day in that situation?
I don't think it's possible. I think the only thing you can do is anchor that bitch down once you see that motherfucker start to die.
The people that fell out of that joint, like their response, well, I guess it wasn't quick enough for them people.
They said most of the people on the boat survived, if not all.
No, it was like 7 niggas.
It was 7 people
on the boat.
No, that was in the water. They found 4 of them.
But from the boat.
Oh, from the boat.
Yeah, I was like, from the boat. I thought they said the whole crew survived.
Probably majority of the crew.
It was an estimated number of people. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I know the people on that bridge. They effed.
Man. Yeah.
If you fell in the car, if you're in a car and it's submerged in water, it's damn near impossible to get out.
Yeah, it was like fear factor.
Oh, niggas' cars fell off the bridge too.
Yes.
Damn.
Like 3 or 4 cars.
They said they used sonar, shorty.
Yeah, to find them. They're still submerged.
Damn. I would have got out the car, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
You can't.
I'm getting out the car.
Yeah,
oh, wait, like on the bridge, right?
Yeah, while my shit going
That's
down,
what I'm saying,
I'm not
like,
finna sit in that car.
While you see a boat coming, it's crashing, like, bro. The bridge is going down.
The way the bridge collapsed, bro, it simultaneously did it at the same time.
Yeah.
Or 1.6 miles of road just.
Oh, just collapses down.
So whoever's on that strip,
you fucked.
You don't have a chance to
Yeah.
unbuckle a seatbelt.
Yeah.
Free falling is.
See, I thought it
It's
felt
not
like
even that high. It's not even that high. It's like right there.
It's literally like jumping 5 feet.
Yeah, like
Oh,
the
bro.
water is like right there. So that water's coming up quick, and if that water, if you're encased in water in the car,
you over it.
It's over.
Yeah,
Oh, bro.
it's over with, bro.
Them niggas in like an episode
once
of Final Destination. That bitch went down.
I ain't gonna lie,
Especially
I saw
because
blood.
nigga, they had to see that out of their own eyes. First person shooter vibes. Like, bro, that shit fucked.
Some traumatizing shit.
Especially if you can't swim.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over with. You can't swim. It's over with.
Yeah, I just didn't like the part when the Coast Guard and them finally gave a statement on some, man, we searched for hours and man.
Yeah, I didn't even stay to listen to that.
Hey, bro, y'all response time on something like that should be a little quicker than that.
That's fair. I'd rather it not happen in the first place.
Of course, you're gonna, save the ones that you can get to first. Obviously, that's the order. But it's like it has to be a faster tactic to
Response time, like you
Yeah.
said.
dig and dive and go get those people that went in the water, bro. Like
I get what you're saying.
that shows your true hero expertise.
Yeah.
Nothing against your job and how hard it is. Nothing against those responders, those first responders, but it's like
They probably needed
some super scuba divers, bro. Somebody.
They should have had a preemptive measure involved in this, as far as like when they seen that motherfucker die the first time, and they like, oh, we gonna try to stay on course. They should have had safety teams out there already.
Yeah, like already having the Coast Guard around the corner.
Yeah, them little
consider all avenues.
Yeah, because if y'all not gonna anchor the ship and just stop it completely, nigga, you running a risk of hitting some shit. So you should be
if you know
sending
it's like
people.
gonna be 100% that you're gonna hit this thing, you should already be making calls.
Yeah, exactly.
Before you have hit it, before you have hit it,
Yeah.
you know it's about to happen. You should be making calls already.
Bro. I honestly think they should have been on the phone soon as that motherfucker died the first time, to be honest, because you in the middle of the water.
They only communicate with their constituents, not the bridge.
Yeah.
The only
The people that
communication
they could
with the
talk to.
bridge, if they have.
Oh, not for the bridge. I'm talking about for the
bridge don't
boat.
let up, right?
I don't think so.
It don't let
I don't
up.
know.
That boat just was able to go straight on.
No, it don't.
They have communication.
No,
The bridge let up is communication. Now.
Yeah.
If it doesn't let up and it's just.
What you mean, like the bridge raises?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last I saw.
I don't think it does. Not the way they was.
Because they had-
would have to throw that in there. I don't know too much about the bridge.
Exactly. That's why I was like, I'd rather have like
more information. In
But
front
I
of
know
me.
some bridges when it comes to.
no, they
cargo.
do. Chicago has a lot of those bridges
Yeah,
that do that.
I was just gonna say that. They shit open up though. They'll stop your ass on the drive. Like you
It
trying to
looked
drive
like it was a
across the
bridge
that does that.
Yeah.
But if it's main road, because they say the work people, some of the people that died on them was construction workers. So 6 of them was construction workers.
Oh,
They was
6
working
out of the
on
7 that was
potholes on the
missing.
bridge when it happened.
Damn, imagine
fucked
going
up.
to work and you fucking get killed like that.
What?
GG.
You can't even do nothing about
That's
it.
dangerous though. That's kind of like cleaning windows in the sky.
In the
right?
sky, yeah. Let that
Being on
motherfucker
the
cord
bridge,
snap.
fucking Doing cement. That's different from just the regular ground.
Yeah, ain't no underneath, bro. You going all the way
No
to the dirt.
underneath.
Yeah, imagine that in the skyscraper, that little bungee cord pop, you dead basically.
Yeah.
You just free
You got a
falling.
chance to hold on from the other side.
And the thing about it is,
Yeah,
they
ain't
have
that
hold
tough.
on.
Those jobs almost have like the least fatalities.
The skyscraper.
those higher
What,
level
nowadays?
altitude jobs.
Yeah.
No, like almost historically, like those jobs have.
Like notoriously been like low in fatalities. Because usually if you up there, you gonna be secured up there. Like there's little to no mess ups ever.
Yeah, they can't really afford to mess up.
Speaking of which, and higher altitude and lower fatalities, I heard about one of Boeing's planes. Literally, whole panels rip off on the side of the plane
While it was flying.
while it was flying midair. Whole kid was right by it. Took a teddy
Damn.
bear and that little kid shirt,
Damn.
but the kid survived. Everybody survived. GGC belts.
Damn. So
And
it
they-
basically opened up.
No, the whole
Just
like
the
a
panel
whole wall.
ripped off.
Yeah.
Like
just
on the
opened
side
up.
of the plane, just boom, fall off, and
Oh.
then just all that air.
They're
pressure.
just coming in.
Yes,
How the fuck did that pilot land that motherfucker, bro?
did
He
it.
a G.
He did it.
He's
That's
a
a
G, bro.
that's a heroism, I guess, that you
Yeah.
looking for. Because low key, they were survived. Everybody was surprised that they survived.
But he-
Yeah, I would have thought we was dead.
That's a strategy.
I would have been.
Imagine the plane going down the whole time. You actually survive after that. You experience that thing the whole time.
Bro, I would be in a plane like, what are you doing? Everybody be. Once
Everybody
we get
messes
off,
their loved ones. Everybody messes their loved ones on that plane.
oh, bro.
Crazy.
Because as soon as we got off, they would have been mad at me. They would have been mad as fuck at me. You made me think I was dead. I was dead. I thought I was too, bitch.
You know, you just walk up to the cockpit and just.
Oh, bro. It ain't even his fault.
Okay.
Nah, yeah, that shit. Oh, bro.
Scared me.
Oh, bro.
Walk off.
I'm gonna give his ass $20. Hey, bro, that's my last. That's my last, bro. Hey, appreciate it, bro.
You deserve this.
Appreciate it. I walk off like it's supposed to do that shit. Fuck you talking about? That shit is crazy, though.
What a time for a boat to crash into a bridge, though, bro.
Man, it's kind of sketchy. Not to say that it was done on purpose, but it's kind of sketchy.
He gets sketchy
Some might say that.
because,
For sure.
the safety precautions, and or the scenario of okay, you lost full control of the boat. Like,
Yeah,
look at that boat. How do you lose?
Complete control over a
Okay, lights
giant
is one
ship.
thing. What is a backup generator for?
If they even have one, I don't even know if that boat has one.
That vessel, that's a
I ain't
vessel.
gonna lie.
That's
I'm
not
gonna
a,
say his ain't on that.
That's
You-
not a speed
Yeah.
They
boat, bro.
always
You know how many
ready.
people
They
it take
always
to
ready.
run that boat?
That's what I'm
How
saying.
many people was informed compared to the ones that knew they lost control compared to the ones that knew you know what I'm saying? Like,
They probably just thought the power went out.
so the engine room knew it was over with, but everybody on the boat didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent, they fuck around knew a little bit, but not how bad it was.
Exactly. They didn't understand how severe the issue was.
Because it's not like they're gonna be like, "Hey y'all,
That's because they inside
I can't
the
fucking
boat.
steer this motherfucker anymore." They might fuck around,
They
said that
looking at it
shit.
from a steering point of view. They're inside the boat. They're not really outside to know it was for the freaking crash.
Yeah, they don't see what's on the
Saw
outside.
tilt on the angle that damn, why the boat drifting this?
What? They probably was looking at like if you on the top of the boat, you seen that shit coming.
I'm about to say no. They knew well. There's no way with technology that we actually use for boats. They knew that there was a bridge there. They knew that.
Yeah.
There was no way that. That's why I'm saying I'm going to say that they should have called before they hit it.
Yeah,
I'm guessing they
100%.
took it like with not as serious as a severe issue, and they thought they could stop it at any point in time, and they
Yeah.
just didn't do it.
And then
Or they
I
probably
could be
thought
wrong. I'm over to the possibility, but I highly fucking doubt it.
or they probably did have backup generators. Turned them bitches on and
every boat does.
That's probably why it went off twice.
Yeah, that's
Because
what I'm
it
saying.
I remember verbatim. They said power went off twice.
Yeah.
The backup generator went off twice, or the boat
No,
cut off
no, no,
twice?
no.
Boat cut off twice.
The boat's power, but I'm
So-
saying that the backup generator was already probably considered in that.
Yeah, they probably used it the first time and that bitch died again.
Thank
Makes
you.
sense.
Because it's, to me, there's no other logic behind not calling for an emergency safety team once the boat died the first time. Because at that point, you already know you lost control. So either anchor the shit down or be like, hey, this shit is fucked. We're going to need some people out here because it's probably not going to be like
Time is
that.
money. Think about it. It's a cargo ship.
That too.
Who got,
Time is
man,
freaking money,
That
bro.
too.
whoever got the
And
ego,
they lost all
whoever,
that material. Think about
yeah, I know. Imagine, like, who got the ego to make that call?
No,
Like, we gonna ride it out.
Yeah, cussed out and fired.
If they even talk to that, I mean, because we don't really know what they communications was, but like if you call your higher up and be like, hey, the boat stopped working, like that motherfucker stopped working. We use the backup.
Fired and the boat can't stop. That bitch got to get to port, get this shit shipped, because this shit's on a time scale. Them trucks gonna be there at 7 a.m. in the morning. Like this is an operation.
100%. And whoever, that's my point. Whoever decided to make the call to continue to go on with the trip, knowing the circumstances, they the ones
They
that should be,
culpable.
yeah,
They
they should be
culpable.
held responsible for this shit. Because if I'm a pilot or a pilot of a ship, right, and I got a crew, right, it's my job to make sure that I do everything as safely as
Nobody else's
possible.
fault. It's nobody
So
else's
if
fault.
the boat fucking die, you feel me, and you like, yo, this boat just died, we gonna use the backup generator, but you ain't putting in no other precautions, that don't make sense to me. So I, like you said, it could be the money shit. Could be the money shit.
that's
Run
what
the
I'm thinking
backup
about.
generators and
Yo,
get my
keep
ship
going.
report because
Keep
this
it-
is a
keep it
$3 million
fucking moving.
ship.
But
Keep
Simon,
it- keep it fucking moving.
The boat is not gonna.
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
have a
You wanna
fuse in the
pay?
back caliber.
You wanna have Christmas this year? You wanna have Christmas this year?
Oh, bro.
Get your ass back on that port.
And honestly, I would believe that is coming from someone who's sitting in the office, not on the boat.
That's big money.
A
That's
dispatch
big
nigga.
money mindset.
Yeah.
There's money over lives at that point.
No, bro.
They don't care about lives. They care about margin.
Because I can't see nobody in that situation making that call. As a ship leader, that don't make no sense.
How do
Unless
you make that call? Are they trained for those disasters, or those are just simulation classes?
I don't know.
I'm not well versed. I'm not well
Are
researched.
they
Yeah.
trained for those situations? Bro? That's
They probably do get trained,
I would
but it's
believe
not
so.
like,
It's common.
yeah, it don't happen a lot. And I don't think that it was the ship driver's call. I don't think it was his call.
No.
Because it don't make sense.
call was the ship
Unless that
driver's
boat don't have anchors, which is capped, because all the boats got anchors that go into dock.
The age that we in, bro, there ain't no excuse technology wise, bro.
Yeah, to be crashing into shit
There's
at
no
all
excuse.
on the
Yeah,
boat.
you're right.
Because you could pop the backup generators on.
They ain't
Pop-
that's not.
No, it's probably like 50, 60 years old.
It's okay.
But you pop the backup generator on, you drop the fucking anchors, nigga,
World War
and
II,
you have to work
we
on
were
the
pretty
ship.
high in tech. Like we were in the Cold War age. We were in a level of tech that we were already past like centuries of like technology.
As far as what we knew,
As far as what
yeah.
we knew, and that was back then.
Especially navigation.
We got invisible planes and shit now.
Damn
I
right.
was gonna say, bro, I'm not excusing none of that shit technology wise, like digital and technology wise, like engineering. We got
I
it.
must need to make cargo.
There ain't no
boats
fucking
with
excuse.
Fucking sonars and
No, they gon' sue. They gon'
self-steering fucking.
they
That's why
gon'
he does this shit outside of America.
yeah, they gon' do his ass like they did Apple. His sue his ass for monopoly, bro.
Dead ass.
Wait,
Dead
hey,
ass.
Apple being sued for monopoly?
Yeah,
facts.
yeah, they is.
Crazy.
That is hilarious.
They're
I mean,
actually
It
making
makes sense though.
everybody got
Let's
Apple,
take
bro.
ourselves out of the Apple
You get
world.
shamed for not having an iPhone.
These bitches
Yeah.
everywhere, right?
No, and that's why that was one of the crux of their argument. in
People
the-
were shaming
for-
other
yeah,
people for
like
not
the stigma,
having-
the stigma for not even having like
You got beat
the
up
same
because of
technology.
the iPhone.
Oh, bro.
Yes.
Oh,
You got
100%.
robbed because of iPhone.
And I take it even farther. Digital wise, they were literally like degrading technology for other phones if you're
That's why Galaxy
communicating with the
fought
iPhone.
So
Facts.
hard.
Yeah. Because you send a message to an Android
Yes.
phone, a video especially, that shit gonna look
It
horrible.
looks shitty.
No,
And
they
Yeah.
don't tell y'all don't accept.
that's what fuels. That's what
Oh,
fuels
bro.
that. That's what motivates that stigma and that dogma. And
Oh,
that's
bro.
what their crux of their argument is in for terms of the monopoly shit.
Or it's basically fucking calling out Apple's manipulation on the masses.
Yeah, that's-
Because you
that-
basically manipulate.
That is the monopoly.
They hate.
You have so much power.
Well, they hate their competitors, so
Yeah.
probably
No,
so.
that's what I mean. Like,
Or the
I
government?
see
Or you talking about the government?
whoever they hate.
Because the government suing them for the monopoly shit,
Yeah.
right?
So they want some money. They
Get,
broke.
thank you. That's
Yeah.
all they want.
They broke.
They want the money for that.
So they can go ship that shit out to wherever
Now we
that
gotta
fucking
go to
red
the
man
war, bro.
at.
They didn't come up with a budget for the war, so they need some money.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I just said.
And
They sending
shut
that.
for that first
They sending that shit out to the red man.
And that's why a lot of these big high celebrities or icons, they getting hit with a lot of bunch of different lawsuits.
Tax them too. They need
Yup.
their money.
They tax to
doing
everybody.
A whole
Sweep.
sweep. Yes.
They
a
getting
full
ready for the
sweep.
last one
Yes.
because it ain't making no sense
There's
otherwise.
too many things happening in concession, bro.
This
Too
the
many
shit that
things.
Hillary was talking about. Oh, we gonna start World War III if I get in office. I'm never letting that shit go. I swear. If I can
She gonna do it on purpose. She gonna do it for Bill.
If I could meet her ass, I'd choke slam her ass into Bill Clinton. And I don't even hit bitches. I'd choke slam her ass, bro.
Why Hillary do it?
Bro, she's a fucking psycho. You know, she used to harass the victims of her husband.
Yeah, she was on that.
Oh, yeah.
Like any woman would.
She a good wife.
Not
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, top
like
tier wife.
bro.
That's top tier wife material. For
over crazy. You got me twisted.
You said top tier.
He's
top tier wife.
Top tier
No,
wife.
sorry. Let me take that back.
She
God
loyal.
tier. That's God tier wife.
She loyal. She definitely
loyal
loyal
as fuck, boy.
But bro, that shit disgusting. You out here harassing these ladies.
I ain't saying it's right. I just saying it's commitment.
No, her man was abusing their ass. That's what it was. Nigga. They was finna snitch.
Yup.
And she was sitting there making sure she had their ass.
Oh, she was on their
But
ass.
she was a part of that, so what she gonna do? Slide with her?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. That's still a L.
Drive.
That's still a good reason for me not to like
She a
her.
gangster.
It's a good reason for me
You
not
gotta
to like
push for real.
her. Shout out Watergate
I
scandal.
love that type of shit.
Shout out Benghazi. Shout out her email scandal. Bro, I don't like this lady.
Yeah, I
She
don't
is
like
a piece
her,
of
but
shit.
I
Her,
can respect that.
Biden, he's a piece of shit. Sleepy Joe, piece of shit.
Yeah, Freaky JC be tripping, bro.
Bill Clinton, piece of shit. You feel me?
Getting old. That
Oh,
nigga
bro.
getting old.
That nigga been
That
old.
man walk like he looking at every one step ahead of us.
He definitely do.
He walks against the curb. You stand up straight. You ever seen that? I'm fucked up, nigga. Because AD said this shit one day and he would be going nuts. He was like, you can see him like leaning forward, and I was like, he gotta be walking against the curb so he can.
Look like he's standing straight up.
I swear to God, it looked like the nigga was about to trip over nothing. Like, he was just gonna fall straight forward while
He
walking.
just be sleepy all
They ain't no way. That's a robot, nigga.
Bro,
That's,
yeah, it is a
that's
robot.
prototype AI right there.
What? They got AI fully functioning in that nigga.
Yeah. I'ma go left.
Back straight.
A brace?
Oh, bro, we got one of them.
Yeah,
Bro, he probably got more than that shit.
100%.
Old people slouch automatically. You don't. Ain't no old person just got that posture. They're forcing that posture and it bothers you.
That's also
Bro.
I think
He a robot.
They probably injecting his ass with steroids and shit so he can talk and walk around and shit.
He be too high on that bitch. I red than a motherfucker.
They do be
Fuck about
red.
that.
y'all remember that. Y'all remember that Neuralink guy I showed you last time?
Oh, Neuralink?
The Neuralink dude I showed
Yeah,
you.
that did
He
the
actually
blood
had
test.
they had a whole seminar or event where he talked about being like the first guy doing it. Like literally today.
I'm the
watched
first
a little
one to
bit.
do it.
Yeah, he's
Ass,
like, hey guys,
nigga.
it's great. I didn't watch all of it, but that's what it seems like. He's happy about it.
I'm pretty sure he is, nigga. That's gonna be the end of our society, though. I'm gonna stand on that shit 10 toes.
Let's put it like
As
this.
soon as they put that shit in our head, it's gonna be in everybody. It's gonna be the new phones and them niggas who control everything gonna press a button
Yeah, I'm talking
and y'all ass gonna turn off. Oh,
That means
bro.
we gotta jump all I can say to that at the end of the day is like we gotta be ahead of it though.
Yeah, we gotta find some type of way to make a software blocker.
That or like be like the first pioneers to like sit there, have that shit, and then like literally implement technology or have understanding or research or majors in further like either fucking with it, tampering with it, or manipulating it into our benefit.
Yeah, cause niggas gonna have to be able to create a
But you have to be in it to fuck with
yeah.
it.
You gotta be able to create
That's
a
why
firewall.
You
to
heard,
kinda-
it here first. I would definitely wouldn't be against it.
You gotta have a firewall to kind of like defend yourself against outside forces. And what about an EMP?
Yeah.
That shit probably shut your brain right off. Zoom! Right out. EMP is not effective on humans yet. Fuck you talking about?
Control just be EMP motherfucker.
Oh, bro.
Like the diamond.
You know the movie Click? Motherfucker get paused and shit. Well, he gonna be dun random niggas. What you talking about? You imagine you driving in the car with your homie, that nigga just turned off. You in a fast passenger seat like I'm finna die.
Hey, hold on.
Tesla autopilot.
Bro, that shit is gonna be crucial, bro. And this nigga happy about it.
We fucked up.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be in everybody head soon.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I fuck with that shit.
Only because like real life, I'll be able to do like 5 things at the same time. I can control a computer with my brain, and I can actually be on a computer while I'm able to use my body.
Oh, bro, you can do a whole bunch of shit.
No, that shit's scary though. I'm gonna leave that.
It is scary. It is scary. It is scary.
If you do that Neuralink shit and you combine that with VR, that shit'll be fucking it. Cause you know how they got the little Google headsets and shit.
Yeah.
They can pull all that shit in screen. You can literally
You'd
do
have
that shit
the AR
without.
write your shit
Yeah.
right in your shit.
You'll literally just. And you ain't even doing nothing.
That's literally what's like the crux of our, you know what I'm saying?
We gonna be them aliens. I think Joe Rogan onto something when he say that humans gonna turn into them little aliens.
I ain't about to.
Bro, you know how we evolve? Look, I'm finna go there.
I get what you
He
said.
said, "I'm about to go there."
Go there, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So when you get it, say if you was to mix the VR with that shit, when would you come back to Earth though?
You not. You gonna
You
be in
ain't
a
gonna want to.
spaceship. A
You
little
ain't gonna want
silver
to.
one.
And
You
you
gonna shrivel up, be like this tall, the 4 feet people.
Crazy.
They came back and told us technology was an issue.
Yeah.
And then they got these fat ass heads. Neuralink, our brains been bigger than, quote unquote, according to the brains of humans in history. So I don't see why that shit wouldn't evolve into that. And then
I looked at the story that you talk about. They said the technology can be an issue in the path that we're going.
oh yeah,
I
because
didn't know that.
They said it can be an issue.
you seen the Zimbabwe shit though, right? Yeah.
No, I saw the day you did tell me about it. I actually researched the story up, and like the terminology they used, like
Didn't make it seem like it was like indefinite
I got you.
if we messed with technology, but like
it was the path that we going down is going that way.
Oh, you got one.
That's crazy.
So it's basically like warning us if we don't have it under control, it's
Yeah.
gonna get out of control.
Yeah,
100%.
like how we, like the first initial talk that we talked about, like in the grand scheme of things, like that to me that's like the inevitable, but like ultimately down that path, like we can either choose to assimilate or
Go against the grain.
So what do you think they're gonna choose?
Well, I know what I'm gonna choose.
gonna choose. Like
We already got our shit pretty much damn near
I
like.
didn't
Right,
even
that
talk
shit
about
over
this
with.
already.
Like niggas got
So you
niggas even
leave
thinking
it
about
on
places to go.
Yeah.
Leaving planet Earth.
I'm going underground if I can. It depends on what the situation is and how everything's set up and how much bread I got and what the fuck is going. Everything is circumstantial because you got to think.
Thank you. I was about to say circumstances. You can't even just have a concrete plan right now because
No.
it could flip. It could flip on a second.
Cause
Pivot in a
shit,
second.
what if Neuralink in 2 years is in everybody's head?
Exactly.
Then the AI robots come out.
Exactly.
How would he get there?
He gonna make it mainstream.
Hey, bro, technology.
How you get that computer in your pocket?
big facts.
We all got the
we all got major computers in our
So
pockets.
this is basically how
And
check.
computers
Yes,
started.
bro.
Computers. Yes.
Let's dig deep into that.
We
So
balls deep, nigga.
Oh, bro.
okay, now with the Neuralink chip joint, right? Okay. How would they implement that into you in the strategy as far as buying an iPhone?
Make it cheap enough so everybody could get the surgery.
That and they double it down with basically making it seem like you can't identify yourself without it. And if you want to be a productive member of society, as
You
they do
need
in
it.
many things, you need it. They'll make it so you
what is
need
the
it.
Chinese equivalent to that? Because they have that software, but I don't know if it's Neuralink.
With Chinese,
Whatever they call it.
the way the Chinese run it, they are socialist society.
Yeah,
So
they
you
are.
get shamed if you don't do anything that they want to do.
They gonna stop your access to your car. Remember I told you the
Thank
social
you.
credit score shit. They gonna use that shit.
Exactly. All fair. They got that on lock.
Yeah.
Like if anything, we moving towards that standard. I feel like that's
we
what they're
following them.
trying.
Well,
Yes.
not we as citizens, but our establishment. is
They want
following
us
them.
in that. They want us in that regard.
Yes, because that's the most power.
Remember, we have two sides. Remember, it's teeter. It's
Right.
teeter. It's two sides
Yeah.
in our country.
Yeah.
So one side is going towards that, which is the new generation with technology and all that great stuff, and then there's the old ones like, no, we want our farms.
Yeah, the traditional way.
Exactly.
Bring back the warehouses. Those
right.
niggas.
Bring back those, those foreign, what you call them, manufacturers.
Bro, because I ain't even gonna lie. I honestly would rather it be more traditional than this new age, mostly because what comes with new abilities is a makeover. And it's gonna be
I agree.
because the way technology changed the world already, it's just gonna be the same thing, but it's gonna be like I feel like it's gonna be more exacerbated because the shit gonna be in your head, bro. You can't escape it. It's already bad enough.
First person shooter vibes.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna bring it to earth for a second. It was a video, a lady. She walked up to this man's house. He got the electric plug thing for the cars and shit for the electric cars.
Okay.
The lady plugged that shit up to the man. She come outside. Why your car plugged up to my shit? The lady, the way she looking is like it's regular, like she at one of the regular places. In this man garage, in this man drive, plug to his house.
She didn't know this guy or nothing.
She on the phone like it's regular. She was like,
let's go. That's what I'm talking about,
bro.
Oh my God, it'll only be a minute. You just
Hey,
can't
bitch.
do this. She was.
I'm not about to pay for this shit. I pay electricity, bitch.
Oh, bro, like you gotta pay a bill for that shit.
It's like, damn, you ain't gonna pay me for this or nothing. Like,
Yeah, it's not free. It's not a free service.
but in her head, it's like it's technology. Just chill, like electricity yourself, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
like,
the new age.
mindset.
Yeah, the
That's
new
right.
age
That
mindset.
shit. What made her think she was obligated to that man?
It's the entitlement, bro. It's the
It
entitlement,
is the
and we
entitlement.
creating a whole environment of entitled ass kids,
Yes.
bro.
Big
Kids
facts.
thinking they grown as fuck.
Big facts.
Now you put a chip in their head and they can pull up shit off the internet in half a second, nigga. It's OVA, bro. You ain't gonna be able to have a conversation with them.
Oh, guess what? And guess what? And guess what? All of the AI and technology that we have, I'm glad you just brought this up. Guess who they targeting?
Kids.
Yes, sir.
100%. Because those are new grown-ups.
Yep. Alexa.
Right now, you go ask them a question. They gonna tell you what YouTube told you.
Big
Facts.
facts. And not only that, the government actually slapped Amazon for Alexa literally saving children's voice without the parents' consent, even if they asked for it to be deleted. And they kept the data and still have this data like for like 4 or 5 years.
Unnecessary.
Yes, that's just to bring that thing up. I've literally learned that like not too long ago. I was like, what the
That's the
fuck?
same thing with face recognition.
Yeah, and the fingerprint, like any biometrics of that sense. Like, why is it fucking recording us? And why not only just us? Why is it recording our fucking kids?
Yeah, I mean,
They got a whole. If your kid have
Your TV
phone,
listen to you at
and
this
you
point.
have YouTube, you got a kid at home. They got your phone. They took over your algorithm.
yeah, you gonna see whatever the kid
Bro, you
looking
can
up.
see it's videos on YouTube that's so insane, bro. That kid, and I'll you know, you sit next to the kid, you just looking at the phone, you just see some crazy ass. What the fuck?
Yeah,
This
that
is what y'all watch on YouTube.
Oh, bro.
You know how many channels out here that's overexploiting kids and having their minds thinking it teach them life scenarios. Like they'll see something on YouTube and come try it in real life,
And that shit not real.
and it's not even real.
Oh, bro.
What the fuck?
And not only that, I mean, the algorithm's so strong that it will literally adapt itself to how and what you like. And you talking about doing that with kids, they like the most extreme
I ain't
shit.
gonna hold you, gang. I'm addicted to my YouTube now because it figured me out really quick.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
And you can change it too.
and I love it because
You can
real
change
talk, yeah, you can.
You can.
And I keep my shit the way I want it because real talk, it be putting me on to like hella shit that I
But it
really
also
want to
puts you
know.
in a certain
Like
mindset.
in like the like the me shit, like
Oh, bro.
where I be telling you about. Like,
Yeah.
it literally brings
Oh,
all that
because
up.
it definitely gonna continue to feed it. Because
It
it
wasn't
basically
doing
like,
that last year, and it wasn't doing that the year before.
oh,
but
they got
now
that shit
it's
down
going
pat,
crazy.
bro.
It's going nuts.
And that's why I was doing the experiment with the shootings and shit, the violence and shit. Because, bro, it don't even take like a week. It'll take like 6 days, 4 to 5 days before it really start figuring you out. And then once you start clicking on certain shit, especially if you don't go to
This
sleep with
every
your...
week though. I don't know if you guys noticed the time frame because it narrows down. Like you say, you didn't see it last year. Or literally
Last
before
year, it
that.
wasn't like that.
So
It's
like,
getting faster and
because
faster.
It's getting faster.
Yeah.
I've been paying attention too because I even want to throw out the fact, low key. You know how you just said the neurochip shit. It's so weird. You could be thinking it.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
could be
Yeah.
thinking it.
Yep.
And they'll pop right up in your head.
It's so weird, like bro. I was just thinking this. How did this video just popped up from me thinking this? It's just
Yeah.
an idea, whatever. It could be some building shit. I'm
the
watching.
shit
But that's what I'm saying. That
It's
shit,
just crazy.
that shit really fucking knows you, and it's really fucking fast, bro. And it's like, when it comes down to kids, they gonna be indoctrinated by that shit because
Oh,
it's
they
really
gonna
gonna
be
feed
colored,
the receptors in their head to let them know it's something good or bad. What do you call it? Dopamine hit. It's gonna start splashing dopamine on them, and
not
regular
even
shit not gonna
even
be
dopamine.
good.
We need to start paying more attention to the vibration and frequencies. Like that science alone, like sound and vibration and frequency.
Oh, that definitely have an impact.
That is like one of the biggest impacts. That's actually one of the biggest scientific factors of like why you could think it and then it'll be that because your brain is following those same frequencies as your computer or any device that's around you.
Yeah, because it's damn near like a current.
It's always happening.
It's a current.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What that frequency equates to in real life is this.
I think they
You know
can
how
hear
when
us.
kids watching stuff, they love to hear loud shit. Like, okay, for example,
All the
a lot
popular
of videos
streamers,
that I pay
screamers.
attention to that to get their attention, they'll be doing something like bad, like talking to their parents crazy or throwing something at somebody or you know what I'm saying, getting something, squeezing in it, just something with a reaction. You know what I'm saying? So it comes in a loud noise. It could be a hunk of a horn. Like that's the sounds that you speak of because everything is sound, right? Everything is vibration.
Yeah, it's in
Literally,
it's in that field.
You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? But it brings it to life, like back to how humans operate, bro.
That
Yeah, it
too, but
connects.
sometimes the sound it doesn't have to be heard. The
It's like
frequency-
what do you call it?
subliminal.
Subconscious.
It's
Yeah,
or
subliminal.
subconscious.
That comes with contact.
It's like that.
No, it don't have to come with contact.
It's kind of like, you know how you stare at a person and be like,
The exact science is your brain.
You know what I mean? Like-
there's water between. There's a layer of fluid between your brain and your actual skull.
I get it.
Your brain all the time, no matter what, even right now, is doing a bounce up and down in symmetry with the world's I guess we'll say magnetic field.
That
So
makes
frequency, like literally in that sense, and that doesn't have anything to do with sound. That doesn't do nothing. That still has to do with vibrations in general because your brain is constantly vibrating.
That's all. Like certain humming sounds can make
Yes.
you feel a certain type of way.
Yes. So even
that's
loud.
like going to a room with different temperatures.
Yeah, this is a high level. This is like a highly in depth talk on extrapolation of like the science itself. But more or less, like that is something that's scientifically proven that's happening all the time right now, and that's one of the biggest factors that I literally started peeping at in terms of like even devices, any device being around you.
Yeah, and your brain pick up shit when you not paying attention to it.
Yes.
So it would take those messages in and come up with a
with no sound.
yeah.
It's like you can feel somebody
Like
behind you.
you know how like yes exactly
exactly
That's
that.
exactly what that. That's
Exactly
the best
that.
example to
Yeah,
explain it.
yeah. It's freaky shit, bro.
and they using that plus images
Yep.
and other creators to create
All those
a type of person that they
all
want the
those
kids to
moving
be.
things
Ideal
at the
for-
same
Yeah.
time.
Because the kids grow up looking up to them people, you know what I mean? And then they start mirroring those behaviors. That's why a lot of kids is like, because if you look at the most popular streamers now, they all loud, rambunctious,
Creepy. They creepy
gay,
as
They
fuck.
weird.
targeting
Yeah.
what?
Creepy as hell.
They
Children.
targeting
You
what?
look at the kids now, they be right into those areas, you know what I mean? Yelling, screaming, grabbing each other in inappropriate ways, you know what I'm saying? Talking about glizzies and shit, you know? Like, that shit is having a major effect. And if you put a chip in your head where they can connect to you while you sleeping, they probably connect to you while you sleep through your phone. Off
It
rip.
does.
Because your TV been listening to you for a long ass
You still
time.
get going into cybersecurity there?
I wasn't
That was
against
actually one
it.
of the main reasons why I was delving into that.
I see it more necessary though.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I believe it to be.
Yeah, it's
Battling
definitely gonna be
making
necessary
games.
as fuck. Because
Wait, and
it's
you already
kind of
know
getting
what I like to do.
to, it's basically kind of getting to a point where you're gonna have to be like,
You have to.
That's
It's a necessity to be in some type of
like
tech or
not
software
only
field.
like not only good but like advanced to where like you can create softwares and shit. Because
Yes.
the way it's looking like it's going, these motherfucking chips get in the masses, bro.
You
I'm
have
telling
to
you.
make a software just to redo what they've been already.
You gonna have to jailbreak your brain,
You
bro.
don't have to jailbreak yourself. For sure.
You gonna be in that bitch fighting like the Matrix, dog.
if you want to have a fighting chance.
Yeah, cause I'm telling you, they gonna EMP them all. They gonna that motherfucker gonna power your ass out, or it's gonna be a button
And
that's
why
pressed,
they say
bro.
that the world be turned into GTA because you're gonna be having all these different lives.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's too far from that right now.
Not
It's
literally
already
just
like
off the
that.
violent
frequencies
shit.
on-
I'm talking like the reset of
Like
like
on the
shit.
subliminal frequency.
Like the energy wise,
Yes,
yeah.
just energy in itself. That's before the chips. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no chips in this. I feel like motherfuckers is literally being manipulated all the time.
Yeah, I definitely know that's the
Even
case.
even without technology that's physical
People
in our
think you
fucking body.
manipulated just by having this conversation. Like,
Yes.
Yeah,
Don't make you manipulated because guess what? You still gotta go work tomorrow.
Yeah, still got a choice.
yeah. You gotta figure out how to live regular
You
life.
still gotta do all that. So don't
For
let
now.
that like one.
Yeah, because once
facade
that
still
shit,
exists.
once shit hit the fan for him, they start waving them flags. Niggas start going to battle and shit. It ain't gonna be none of that. It's gonna be survival.
They ain't gonna be no
We
'Cause
just
they
gonna bring it
definitely-
in our lifetime.
A pedestrian ain't gonna
I be
exist.
saying that all the time, bro. But I'm starting to come to a conclusion that it's probably gonna be either towards the end or in the next 10, 20 years.
Thank you.
For sure.
I'm saying
Because how
people
you-
sit saying, "Oh, it's not gonna be out of the lifetime."
Okay, that's a hope.
That is a big hope.
That's a hope. I pray it's like that. But
Yeah.
but real talk, how I think and how I operate and how I experience life and how I take what life tells me, I'm knowing that's not true, and I've never believed that was
I
true.
feel that too. But
Yeah, I've been on that.
crazy. But you gotta go to work tomorrow. So.
Nah, I be
We'll
thinking
see.
of shit. I've been thinking that way since like 2013, 2014. Like literally in high school type
A
shit.
lot of people, bro.
And that's my point. It's not even just like a one-off thing. Like, and I don't feel I take any influence and make it like my own. I usually combat things off of my own opinion.
Yeah.
Anything that I ever experienced, and I've usually done that since I was a child. Like, I don't just sit there and take something and be like, oh, I'm gonna go with it. No,
Yeah.
I sit there and challenge it all the time. And I
Try to
always
make
have.
up
I
your own
question it.
opinion.
I ask why
Oh,
all
bro.
the time.
Cause shit, bro. When I'm looking at the shit, it's like accelerating, and I mean, you got to come up with your own conclusions when you're looking at the reasons why people doing the shit, and you know what I'm saying. Why is motherfuckers? I don't want to go there, but let's go there. Why is there so many celebrities going into these bunkers and shit? Why is so many people pulling out and cashing out on their resources and shit? Like how many? And I can this on some hip hop shit. You got Future, not even on just music shit. Future, Justin Bieber, hella celebrities selling their catalogs and shit.
For real?
Yeah, selling their catalogs and cashing out like 70 million dollars. I think Justin Bieber shit was like 300
They
million.
doing it
But
quiet.
listen,
Yeah.
listen, because the industry, that world is talking now.
That world is telling
Think
us
about,
something.
on one hand, how many people is under investigation and being exposed right now.
That's what I'm saying, and it's all seemingly around money. So the ones who ain't got dirt, they kind of chilling, but the ones who got big
in
dirt,
the background getting out too, because you got to think about
that's what I mean. I'm talking about.
everybody that's been exposed lately, even though what they have done is tragic enough. Everybody that's been exposed, not to pull the card, but they've been African American, maybe two white guys. So I didn't see lately.
It's a
We're
couple
not
of
talking
them,
citizens. We're talking like in that category of being
or in the industry.
runaway and build bunkers and all that type of shit. So yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. As far as like, I don't really follow too many
hey man.
like white entertainers to know if they building bunkers and shit. But I know when the brothers start doing
Mark
it, they'll
Zuckerberg already talked about it, and that was
They're
actually
the
my
face.
that was the talk.
They're the face to us. That's how we get the information.
That's what I was finna say.
You know
I
what
was
I'm
finna say,
saying?
once I start seeing the brothers do it, I already know it's a bunch of motherfuckers like them who already got it done.
Oh, bro.
And that's probably the information getting shared at that one dude party,
get it
Michael
right.
Rubin party.
Yeah. We
That's
get
that
it.
shit that's turning them niggas out. Meek Mill, Lil Baby. They ass simulate
Yeah,
quick
them
as hell,
parties.
bro. They ass.
They family gonna be in a bunker though.
Yeah, they gonna be chilling. They have to get cheek clapped on, bro. Shout out Lil Baby. No, I'm just fucking with you.
They make that sacrifice.
I have to get a clip off on his ass, I'm sure. Nah, dead ass though. But once they start, and then shit, all these niggas getting cashed out, bro. It's just, and there's a lot of controversy shit going on. All the gang members getting getting rounded up basically. So I don't know. They not letting certain shit fly.
It's
Whereas,
like
like-
I said, bro, they get,
It's probably mostly. But my point is saying all of that bullshit was to say this. Like when you start seeing all these motherfuckers getting prepared, then you need to be prepared type shit. And if we look at the landscape of the world with the two wars that we got going on that just spawned out of nowhere, like I ain't no real end in sight for this weak ass shit. Unless somebody get popped.
What is the answer to all of this, like long term?
Shit, on bro. Because if Vladimir Putin get popped, what's gonna happen next? Are we going into
get
war?
popped?
Yeah.
Yeah, they trying to smoke.
If they take not him getting popped, but if they take Ukraine, that's my assumption
If
as
they
the next
take
goal for them
Ukraine, They did their job.
so far. I
That's
believe.
all the goal is to get Ukraine so the Americans can. Because the Americans do, they're too close to home and they don't want to be irritated by them.
No, I'm talking about some. Well, I'm saying from the U.S. side, they want to take Ukraine for sure, so they can
They're
get
not
to.
trying to take Ukraine.
Hear me out. They want to take over Ukraine for sure. NATO is strong armed by the U.S. The U.S. is the biggest player in NATO. Okay, so most of the shit they doing is because of the U.S. In my opinion, this is all my opinion. The next step for them is taking out Putin. If you get Ukraine, you next door to him. Why wouldn't they do that?
Facts.
That's the whole point of them even convincing Ukraine to come to the NATO to begin with. Because if they can like put like weapons and shit out there in NATO. I mean, not in NATO. Well, NATO allied states can put weapons in each other countries. Boom.
So it necessarily ain't got to be the Americans. I understand the game.
Yeah, it can be like
It doesn't have to
Turkish.
look like it's the It doesn't have to look like it's the Americans.
But
that's the thing. It's a lot of slick shit behind it now. We
Thank you.
understand it that
Yeah.
way. That's straightforward. That's more of a broadcasting view
It's straightforward to everybody.
to me.
no, that shit
I know a
confusing.
nice
Follow.
86-year-old
Speaking of
lady.
people that was following.
I know a nice 86-year-old lady that don't believe shit I gotta say.
Oh, bro. So yes, we need to educate those people.
I think it's.
But
Go ahead.
when it though that what I was saying, you made me lose train of thought. But those the Americans is gonna use their other allies to instead of them being over there tying the Russians, right? But so
They'd be like an extension.
exactly.
Yeah, they gonna pay for
So
it
like you
too.
say, they bully whatever, but of course they gonna play it like that. But at the same time, it's like that's not the whole goal. They put it out the broadcasting that as that to us, the world. But inside of all of that, that's not what that is.
No, I hear you.
It's the Europe. It's. Oh, listen, bro. They want that peace. It's theirs. They was once part of them. They're running away because America's in their ear like they always is. You see what I'm saying? Ultimately,
Russia got that shit.
what? It's
Russia-
theirs.
Yeah, Russia got it.
That's what
Yeah.
they fight for. They not fighting on some. Oh, we in tour with. You know what I'm saying? That's how they.
No,
fight that.
yeah. I'm
That's
talking
not
about.
right.
I'm talking about from the perspective of America. I'm not talking about from Russia's perspective. I know.
I can't speak on the Russians.
Yeah.
And big brother, they gotta step up.
Well,
They got
I can understand why Russia would start fighting Ukraine over this issue. 100%. They made
whatever. I don't give a fuck.
no. It's all clear in that shit. Like you can Google this shit. Fucking Putin warned America multiple times about fucking letting Ukraine join
I
fucking
don't fuck
NATO.
your business. Stay
And-
your ass over there.
I remember
With
when
Trump,
it was-
why Trump and Putin were considered colluding was because Trump understood that if I go into there, if I send my forces into NATO, not Americans, but whoever fighting Ukrainians, you feel me? If I'm sending them over there and I'm paying for this shit, this nigga's gonna know, and boom, we got a battle going on. You feel me? Not only that, but it's a very powerful strategic point as far as war goes on a global scale. This is the shit they not saying. This is why I'm saying this is
That's what
my
I mean.
opinion.
It's broadcasted one way, and then as far as the whole, because I didn't mention the rest of the world because NATO and the European Union, because they have their people too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they all on the
Yeah.
the European, the
China.
EU is all with them. China not with them though.
Hell no.
China more close to being on the side of Russia than the
That's what I
US.
said. The EU, right? Well, I'm gonna say
No,
the EU,
no.
but
EU is Europe and shit.
yeah, I get that, but I'm more leaning towards the BRICS and all that communication. It's still-
That's like
they got their
Africa, Russia,
It's
China,
anybody who wants to be independent from the U.S. dollar.
yeah,
That's what the BRICS is for.
like Saudi Arabia now.
Yep.
But
I could have sworn China gave some of their ass some guns, some artillery.
No, they allies.
I
with
know
them,
this.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Allies
saying.
with
them. Yeah.
Like, I know it's
And
for-
Americans sell guns to everybody. even
yeah, they don't give a
themselves.
fuck.
So money is money.
Yeah, that's
At
how
the end of the day,
America.
They don't
works.
give a fuck who you is.
Yeah, they'll sell you whatever. But for the US, they really wanna, and this is the shit they won't broadcast. If you look at the map, Russia would literally be surrounded if they take over Ukraine. They only have this little split of land
It's strategic.
that's behind them. They got they got two states that's neutral, right? So obviously they not gonna be involved in the battle if it was ever to come to that. And then they got like one port that's occupied by Russia.
That port is nuts.
Yeah, but if they lose Ukraine, that's the only thing they got.
And it don't take a lot.
And it's gonna be like 3/4 of their country as far as like where they like the spaces that they occupy, and 3/4 of them would be surrounded. So if you look at that on a map, and then you look at it like I am this group, I ally with this group, and I continuously expand it up to the point where I'm at your doorstep. The only logic to conclude is that you're going to attack him next. The reason I say that, Hillary Clinton told us in 2016.
Yep.
She literally told us, verbatim, I will start World War III. So I didn't vote for her.
They want that shit.
So,
because she knew the movement. She knew the move.
she just thought the temperature was that. And most niggas heard that like, bitch, I'll vote for the nigga with the orange hair at this point.
Yeah.
Fuck her, bitch. Dumb asshole. I do not like her.
You got MAGA General.
Yeah, dead ass. Mr. MAGA came
She's
in and
gonna
fucked
start
shit up a
over
little
with
bit. Yeah, she said it, bro.
She dead ass.
Yeah.
Didn't
Blame
they end
too.
up?
Yeah, it was no
She was
cap.
with
Think
the
they
shit.
already
She
started
with the
World War
shit.
III though?
She with the shit.
They starting it now.
In our theory, and what I told you before, I believe we actually already in it.
Yeah.
So what you're
This
saying
is why it's a maybe. This is why the war is a maybe. World War III is a maybe. The ones that out there that know, you know, World War III started. No, it already started. This is why it's a maybe. Because we're not going full out into the war.
Yeah. It's not,
Yeah.
It's not
Our
climax.
role in the war is aid and assistance.
Yeah.
It's still
For now.
war.
For now,
Yeah.
until it starts hitting home.
Americans have actually died during this process.
Mm-hmm.
And from what our government says, if you take out one of ours, we're gonna respond back. Right?
Yeah. That's why we don't have
But they
soldiers out
haven't been
there.
responding back.
No, we don't have soldiers over there.
Yeah, we didn't station any.
Bro, in my opinion,
They literally haven't sent anybody out.
yeah, we ain't sent no one out there.
So so we're in these places and we got these
Like we could be.
we got these soldiers that go out and help.
We could be in Allied
Who do
Nations.
they represent?
You could be in Allied Nations territory, but you still can't be in like the
actual battle.
Yeah, the actual battle.
Like,
So
you could be out there
around
training
the
their
fence.
ass.
Yes, exactly. They
Like
could
the
be
borders,
close.
I understand.
Yeah.
Check
No, you can literally be damn near into this the city. I mean, the country of the war, but they not gonna be. They not gonna be known.
Yep.
They gonna be private agents, so they gonna be private. You know how they?
I get it.
Yeah, they
I
get hired
get it.
contractors. They're gonna be contractor workers. They're gonna be fucking military, ex-military. You know what I mean?
Mis-
And they gonna be
mercenary
doing
type shit.
Yeah, and they gonna be doing whatever
Guys
they do.
as such.
Little mini militias.
Since we already going there,
Fuck around moving like 5-6 man units and shit. They be smoking
and
shit.
They going to save America.
What? They ain't going to save shit. They going to haggle some niggas out of their shit. That's really what it
in a
is.
fucking bag.
Bro, they had, in Afghan, they had people protecting, was it Afghan? It was either Afghan or Iraq. They had people protecting, poppy seeds. The shit they grow heroin with.
The heroin seeds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Literally protecting them people growing that
Because
shit on
that's
the
they
farm.
money, nigga.
That's the shit that they sending back over here. They got them little white boys out there in the birds
Going
dying.
nuts.
Them
Going
niggas on the
nuts.
corner sitting there leaning but still standing. Oh, shorty, I'll put the picture up of one of them niggas on, bro.
Real talk.
Them niggas they sitting
Real talk.
sideways like they drive. Wait, what's that nigga who made that song? Sitting sideways. Boys in the That's how them niggas be, bro. And not only that, bro.
That's why they love their rap music. Right?
Look. This is another compound on top of, like, this is another reason why I think it's coming to an end. Ultimately, we got the southern border wide open, where that's the number
Busted
one.
wide.
That's the number one way that we getting fentanyl into the state. The illegal shit that's popping off everybody. And guess what? China supplies the
You
cartels,
don't
and the
say.
cartels ship that shit up to
You
America.
Don't say.
So China getting paid off for deaths coming out here, and this is all public
If you
information.
know, you know.
Nothing I'm saying is nothing I'm saying now.
classified
You can't
information.
find on
You
Google
could literally type this shit in and
right
find
now
it,
on
bro.
Google.
Yeah, it's the ecosystem.
It's clearing that
You
shit.
gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
Everybody gotta go to work tomorrow.
all of us in this country where we get to sleep at night and get drunk and
Bro, your
fucking.
job ain't just gotta be the one that take your taxes from you, yeah. Everybody gotta go to work tomorrow. You talking about motherfuckers sending all type of drugs? That's a job. Shit.
No
Okay.
shit, but it's not a good one.
So
You know,
you know how the world working.
they flushing that shit. That's the main reason why I'm saying what I'm saying.
No,
if
it's
you look
sad
at
out here, Joe. These kids out here, a lot of drugs.
let me bring this full circle, and then we can move on to the Moscow shit. I mean, the Moscow shit is kind of what we talking about anyway, because I think it's
I don't
something.
think we actually specifically said anything about it yet, though.
Nah, but we talking about the
we're
Russia
talking
shit,
around
so we
it.
might as well go into it,
It's a good
bro.
segue.
But to bring it back full circle, it's like we got, as a country, we kind of just like said fuck everything. We just letting a bunch of random motherfuckers in, a bunch of drugs this shit in, you know what I'm saying? Then we sitting here starting 2 wars after just ending 2 wars. You feel me? And then we mismanaging resources. We don't even dig and frack our own oil no more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to switch to electric. Everything trying to go to electric. And then they trying to put chips in your head.
Right.
After just drugging you for 4 years.
Can I tell you what's
3.
Let me tell you what America is.
2.
This is what America is. You know how we got different personalities in America?
Facts.
And America is a multiple personalities. I'm going to tell you one of them. Right now, in the state of where America is right now, is an ex-drug addict.
What?
You ex-drug addict, you lose shit.
This nigga go
You
nuts.
get to spending money and shit. You get forgetting shit. Like, as an American, you have multiple personalities. Let's turn to another personality. We bully shit. You know what I'm saying? We over authoritarian.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta respect our authority.
Yeah, I'm
right?
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Punching no shit, fire shit up, flirting, stunning the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's who we are. And that's where we're going. All these personalities we invented in this country, that's what we
Some
portray
call
to
it
the
personality,
world. And
some
all-
call it sins.
Yeah.
Real shit, bro. That's how I see it. That's how I make it a little more
You're not
sense.
off. You on
If you
point.
dealing with a crackhead and you doing it, just know it's you know.
Yeah, and I
Crackheads
think.
get beat up, you know what I'm saying? Crackheads knock you out too,
Yeah.
you know? So,
And I think
nothing against crackheads.
the rest of
Y'all know what I mean.
the rest of the world got a pretty good understanding of that. It's just that us as a country, as individuals, we don't think that that's the case.
Man, because we off drugs, right?
Yeah, because
A lot of our
motherfuckers be in
country is off
denial.
drugs as a whole.
Bro, it's a lot of lies. And niggas just manipulator, bro. I don't think motherfuckers. First off, people don't take the time to decipher. People don't make up their own mind. Number one, they get told what to
Crackheads
think.
don't make up their mind. So
I
they
know.
don't be knowing.
And there's a difference between making up your mind and decide or changing your mind. You could change your mind if you come up on better data or a better conclusion or more evidence.
Yeah.
But just not deciding on something like that's a fucking problem.
Or
I ain't
not
gonna lie.
coming to a conclusion based on your own research. Like people literally go on the internet, go on TV, and listen to other people tell them what to think.
Okay, I'll do that today, and they can literally pivot. Okay, I'll go with that today.
Actually, go
Dead
outside,
ass,
interact with motherfuckers. You will know.
Totally online niggas.
bro.
Dead ass. Because it's people that 10 years ago would sit up in here and tell you that there's only 2 genders. And those
Dead ass.
same fucking people will
And
tell
you
you
get-
it's hundreds now.
20 years ago, you will get beat up for shit like that. 30 years ago, your ass
Oh,
be
they-
stuffed in the
they-
motherfucker.
I was about to say you get slaughtered.
Slaughtered, bro.
You get slaughtered.
Especially you trying to walk around
You
and
get dragged
spread
by a
that
fucking
shit.
horse, nigga.
They straight jumping your ass.
Oh, man. You wasn't even brave enough to say that out loud 20 years
Dead ass, bro.
20, 30 years ago.
You finna lose your job and get jumped on the way out the door.
You would lose your job, bro.
Oh, dead ass, bro. They don't get no
Now
fuck.
they hire you.
Now they like,
And they going off of how you coming, too. So if you play with they kind, they gonna, yup, he ain't
Fucking
it.
you up.
bro.
No, I ain't gonna fuck
And
you up. You
the
ain't
funny
it.
thing is,
You ain't
it's like why do so small, and this can also go for the people with the little hats on their head. Why is this such a small population that control the masses like this? Like there should not be really many reasons, bro.
Oh, I got so many.
How is
Crazy.
it okay to be racist towards one group of people and not racist towards another group of people?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And have like severe financial consequences when you be racist to the wrong group of people.
Okay, I got you. So this is why I like history and shit. That should be crazy. So out of all the Caucasian races, right? How many is this? A couple. We got Irish, British, English, right?
Yeah.
Jews, right?
J-Boy.
They the slickest ones, bro.
Yeah.
Them the ones that found the place and parked themselves while all the shit was going on. Meaning, in their country, low key, under the radar of the caucus about them.
Yeah.
Right? All the rest of them acting out, the Englishmen, they terrible as fuck. Meaning, like, they was terrorizing the fucking world. The Britishman was terrorizing the fucking world. The Australians, they're very slick on their little island. They play in the cut, but they smart as shit. Then we got the Irish, they the wild child. Think about it. You have to see this shit full fucking circle, bro. And it only makes sense to why certain groups act the way they do.
Yeah.
Because we know their history. They some freaking fucking thieves, bro. They keeping up the biggest facade and they using religion to do so, bro. What you gonna say to them walking in that building on all that shit on? You can't debunk nobody in that building because everybody on the same shit.
Yeah, and they move in a unit.
So that's why they're able
like
to
globally.
keep the money and all that because their only focus on is fucking working still.
Bro, like literally.
You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. That'll help you accumulate. You're staying on the same path. It's like if you do something that you're passionate about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna stick to that shit, bro. You gonna ride with that shit. Can't nobody change your mindset.
Well, they kind of.
Are you still manning their
Say
position?
this.
Are you still manning their position?
You say who?
Are you still manning their position?
Are they still men in their position?
No, are you? Because basically, you're propagating what their whole position is in terms of like
No,
being
this over
racist.
time.
and
This
stuff.
mass scale, bro.
No, yeah. Well, your understanding of their position.
We really don't count these numbers.
No, that's why I asked.
on a
I'm just
daily
making sure.
basis, so.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, I mean, I know how far I'm going with it, but you have to make it make sense, bro. Like, no one can calculate the exact what it is. It's just.
I mean, it's a reason why it's a lot of illusion.
Think about the patience with them. You gotta pay attention. I just named.
Well, it's selective breeding. That's kind of a big reason why it's a little bit easier for them to stay on the same accord. Because
you can't even get in their house.
Yeah, there is no getting in their house.
No,
You born
I
in.
went to a Jewish person house. That lady told me to take my shoes off at the door. She was in a mini castle shop. What? The daughter finna get married to another fat
This is a
dude.
mini castle, man.
I promise you,
Bro.
I swear I'm not lying to y'all. Now.
I believe you.
Yeah, demographic
Peter
rise.
Griffin, boy.
Dem-
Peter Griffin's ass, button up, tie joint, pants, nigga, what tucked in your shit with the dress shoes.
Bro, yeah.
Not the Lois Griffin, but she was another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jewish woman, sure. It was dead. It was a real.
Oh,
situation.
they in that bitch, bro. They not
real.
playing no games
Real
when it
Jew.
come to that shit. And they do arranged marriages.
What?
They
Mama
making-
looked at mean as hell. If she do act up, it's over with for his ass.
Oh,
Not
bro.
marrying the daughter, shit.
There's gonna be raps, but that's how they is. They selectively breed. They decide their children's marriages and shit, and they really hold true to their religion, and they really hold true to their end goal, whatever that seems
So
to be.
that's what keeps
But I believe that it's a difference between like Jewish people and like people I would consider Zionists, because their ideology is a little bit
They're like
different.
devout.
Yeah,
They like devout.
they like to the point where like
Yeah, fight there, yeah.
bro, I don't really know how to express it in a way that's the way that they operate is just on a whole nother level compared to a regular Jewish person probably have a conversation with you. You know, we not them. They don't want to talk to us.
Talking about it no more.
If you white, maybe.
They about to pull some stroke rope out.
They'll open up a liquor store. Hey, buddy.
What? They gonna hit your ass with the no English, walk off on your ass, or just not talk at all. Look at you while you talking to
I was about
yourself.
say, they get real silent at that point.
Bro.
Motherfucker probably mush your face.
Bro, fall back, poke your
They
ass.
be doing that too.
Oh, bro.
They be doing that shit too.
Stop it.
Poke your ass right out. Bro, your ass gonna.
Why you
Oh,
doing that?
so what?
They be muffing each other,
Right.
bro.
Straight.
They got
They
some
be
of that
on that.
Italian
I don't know what it is about
gangster
their ass. They be bumping each other.
That shit hilarious.
I know exactly what you said.
Bro, I know how they get down.
Popping each other.
They hit your ass with a stick, sure.
That shit crazy. Yeah, they do. What? They be walking with them bitches, crack your ass. You want to act up? What? Come here, pop your ass. Sit
On
down.
that shit.
What? Kid be fucked up in the corner crying and shit. They gonna shut up. Fuck wrong with you.
That's why everybody be on their ass, whether they know what's up.
They like, if you look at the demographics, I think they the most powerful demographic in the world outside of China, maybe. And even when I say that, I don't believe that's the case.
They're part of the group, bro. It's like big cousin them type shit.
Yeah, they probably
Like
is
the cousin that don't talk
they
so
probably
much,
right below China.
bro.
But as far as global power, I don't know, because the way that Jewish people go about doing certain things is
And
kind of
they got
like
their own country, bro.
they move together. Bro, I seen this. I listened to this Reddit story about this dude who married a Jewish girl, and the Jewish girl parents thought he was Jewish. Like everybody thought he was Jewish, but he wasn't. What? This nigga had opportunities out the ass, bro. What? No, they never told. He never told they ass.
He's smart nigga.
What?
Smart nigga.
He came out of college making $200,000.
But you gotta think about it like this. Anybody can be here, though.
Sure.
Not according to the way they move.
Thank you.
You got to be born into it.
To a certain sector of that
Barbie
group,
got that
yes,
sideburn
but not
shit
all
put
of
on
them.
his face, all that. He turned it to. He had to like. He
You talking
felt
like the
like
Amish? You talking
Yeah.
close to Amish? That's
Yeah.
that's the more
That's one of
devout.
they cousins.
That's the more devout sect.
Right.
But there's some people that still have those opportunities that Floyd's talking about. They don't have to have the sideburn type shit.
Yeah, they not fully born in, like, you can get married into it, I think.
Get it.
But it's just like very hard to do. The whole point is it's damn near impossible to get in on the outside. And then they got a lot of power and control.
Yeah, bar mitzvah into that shit.
I wonder why they don't like black people.
'Cause we
But
ain't
that's
got
a
bar
story
mitzvahs.
for something
We
else.
don't do bar
They
mitzvahs.
got little peepees. That's why.
Oh, bro, you know the Catholic people, they be sucking little PPs after they get circumcised.
I
They
know.
weird shit.
That
You
shit
have to break
crazy.
it up. Fuck.
Yeah, I just had to stop some
that also
people.
funnels the theory that most of the elites are pedophiles.
Yeah.
Which is gonna keep coming up and keep being true.
Shout out Diddy. They some diddlers. I got a picture for his ass.
Diddy.
I got a picture of him in a little Riddler outfit.
Little
I'm finna post that shit on.
That shit terrible.
Yeah, I'm on y'all ass.
Oh, bro. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. This Moscow shit. The little battle that not battle. Damn, I'm so disrespectful. The mass shooting over there. I think it was some insurgents for sure. Russia reports definitely make that seem like it's a big indication they were trying to get back to Ukraine, allegedly.
Man, if you,
And I think they got caught too.
yeah, some of them. I think the first batch got caught.
You thought you was slick?
I don't know about the second.
They finna smoke their ass.
Hell yeah. After some torture.
But, you
Yeah.
know, those suicide missions though, bro.
100%. They finna get waterboarded like 30,000
I was
times.
about to say, bro, they love that waterboarding shit.
Oh, they gonna wash.
Sport though.
What? They gonna be terrorized. Well, they killed 100, bro. It's over with. They finna be terrorizing that
You're not playing
man.
with the
So that
ass,
second
bro.
time they killed 100.
Yeah, that was that. It was up to 100 as far as I knew today.
Yeah.
And I looked it up
It's
today. It
crazy. I think they
What
did
day
that.
was that? Because I didn't catch the second.
was at Moscow.
No, I'm saying like where.
No, this was just one.
What kind of establishment?
Oh, it was just
It was a theater. It was a theater.
yeah. That you remember how you said it was at 40 and then got up to 70?
It was like
when
a
I looked
theater,
at it
right?
today, it was at
It
100.
was like at a theater.
Yeah, like some type of concert or
theater.
something.
Made the building, shorty.
Yeah,
No, there was niggas in that bitch.
yeah, like walking around just
Yes,
shooting at
walking
random
out in that
people.
bitch.
No,
Yes.
I get that, but I'm
Okay.
saying all those three individuals
Sprayed down hella
the X
people.
amount of people.
Hella people.
Yes.
They
It was a
probably
concert.
reloaded like
It was a
10
concert.
times probably.
Crazy.
Or maybe not 10, but I mean, if you
Probably
got,
like 4 clips.
because think about it, 100 people, if you got 30 round drums, like,
Like 4 clips
yeah. If you got 3 people, yeah.
Yeah.
4 clips apiece.
or 5. Maybe.
They probably let off like almost 500 shots.
Terrible.
That's what I'm saying. Like amongst like hundreds of people.
Yeah, a lot of people
Yeah,
gonna
they
get
all in a
that.
concert. Concerts ain't like no spread out thing. All those people in groups, they right there, bro.
And I like how America jumped to the conclusion that it's ISIS. Like, where y'all
You
get
don't
that from?
say
I saw
America.
that title shot. I lost. I say, where the fuck ISIS come from?
Bro, we always in this, because we talked about that shit last, we all disbelieve with that. That shit don't make no type of
I
sense.
don't even believe
Yeah,
it was ISIS.
that's
I
what
don't
it's called.
believe that's
Actually, making
ISIS either.
discernment and making a conclusive research or doing your research.
Since
Yeah.
when ISIS went to Russia. They
Like,
Better
man.
understand it. They
They
just
travel-
jump to whatever they fucking see.
They flying boats and
Like traveling this shit.
They taking planes and shit, bro.
That's crazy.
They going overseas.
They had to. They had to move somewhere. Think about it. They probably moved to Russia.
You know what? I think the government is like Vince McMahon at this point.
Bro,
And
oh
we like that.
God.
We like the short that sit there.
Get that fucking head.
Just get
shit
shot on,
on,
bro. We just get shot
Literally,
on. He's
bro.
like, y'all keep doing that. I'm gonna go wash myself up. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
you know what
bro.
that shit is? That shit is all they fucking money and all they fucking programming or propaganda that they throw around.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? That it's just trailing down our backs.
They
It's
fucking
all
go-
down our
go knock
backs.
a
Fucking
bridge
disgusting.
down. Fuck it.
Yeah.
All the bullshit.
saying?
All the
Right.
bullshit that we had to sit there and deal with. And
That
sit-
shit could be connected. Niggas like, soon as Russia put out that story, oh, it looked like it was insurgents from Ukraine. Crash the boat. Crash the boat.
So strategically playing.
pump that bitch.
Oh, bro.
For real talk.
That shit definitely could
They
be possible.
were called who's the leader of China right now?
The CCP. I know it's the CCP. I don't know the
my
name.
bad.
Oh, North Korea. You talking about
North
Kim
Korea,
Jong?
yeah.
I don't know his name though.
Yeah, either one.
I think he died.
One of the buddies, bro. He's like, hey, hack that shit. Stop playing.
Bro.
Turn that shit off.
Oh, bro.
Hey, turn it back off. Turn that shit off.
Oh, bro. Turn it off again. Make sure that bitch crashed.
Press it button.
That nigga was sitting there watching
Double
the news.
tap, bitch.
I ain't see it crash yet.
Stop
Do it
it.
again. Yo, bro.
That's real shit.
EMP.
He said, I better do something.
Oh, God. They spamming the EMP on that bitch. Oh,
Bro, hey, shit.
But what? From satellites. You know they got satellites. They can,
Dead
well,
ass.
they definitely smacking that bitch with the EMP.
Man,
What?
I told you that Chinese people told them crash that boat. That's what I believe on the back end.
Maybe.
Turn it
As
off.
tragic as it
Or
was,
turn it off.
I think.
I understand that they own that cargo shit in the ports, bro. How y'all manage that shit, John?
It's
Y'all
either-
make sure y'all money get to that lick and y'all get paid. So
Shit.
somebody ain't get paid.
Definitely want to float the theory out. It could have been a cover up for sure.
Somebody
After that Ukraine shit, because that's kind of crazy that you got Ukraine soldiers out here mass murdering civilians. Like no one want to talk about that being a thing though. But if that's the case, bro, you
Now
got
Why
civilian
the coin get flipped over now? Russia was just the aggressor though.
allegedly. Russia wasn't the
Allegedly.
yeah because
Russia was ever- I don't believe Russia was ever the aggressor.
it don't make no
It's
sense.
Russia. Russia supposed to be this place that can go to war with us and just withstand one of the.
Yeah,
That's not their position, though.
they not trying to go to war.
They've never been
No, I'm
trying to do
speaking
that.
in-
No, he's saying
this
as
is
far as
years
like they
before
power.
this. Remember, they were just talking that with Trump. Trump was on their ass.
Yeah, the media was trying to make it seem like
Oh, I don't watch that
Russia
shit.
can go crazy.
I
with
know
the United
because it's
States
fucking propaganda.
on this level.
But
They're a superpower.
That's
this
why I don't
and
watch
that.
shit
But
like
they're
that.
fighting Ukraine and then like
I don't even want to hear that shit.
you know.
That shit
Yeah.
make me mad.
it's kind of hard for anybody to beat U.S. Weaponry and training.
That's facts.
And if we got soldiers out there, or not soldiers, but militia, private security dudes, you know what I'm saying, private corps going out there making this shit happen, then for sure those soldiers is getting lethal. They becoming disgusting as far as skill level, and I don't think our skill level that match as far as globally. It's like $1 million per Marine.
Well,
So we got ex-Marines out there training motherfuckers. You know what I mean? They gonna be
I can't
creating
really
some lethal
quantify in
people.
terms of like human bodies, but at this point, I don't believe our war is like ground level. You
No,
know what
it's
I'm
not.
saying? The biggest climax of the war might hit that, but I don't believe like the biggest portion of the war, like I guess you'd say like on a wider grander scale, it's gonna be like fought like with digital purposes.
Yeah, like the
technology.
Cold War with
Yeah.
policies and it's mostly politics. They fighting a war game with
we're
politics.
not talking for real slaughters and shit like.
I mean,
Well, it
I
got to that
believe that
point.
Moscow shit is like a part of that.
Yeah,
But though
Or the
it's
Ukraine-
like a glitch, bro. It's kind of like war used to be that, so it's like the motherfucker that's hardcore to this shit. Like fuck this.
That's
shit,
what they
we
think it
finna send
is,
this
but
Yeah.
it's not what it is.
That's
I think
what
it's-
it is.
It's a bunch of moving parts.
Think about it.
it's a little bit of both of those.
Yes.
Where it's like you got to send people down there to occupy certain areas,
Sometimes.
but a lot of the time they scouting them out with drones and shit like
Yeah.
that. But it's a lot of technology to pop the motherfucking vehicles out the air
A
too.
lot of that
Man,
shit.
they doing this shit from behind the screen. blowing
Yes,
shit
that's
up.
Yeah,
my point.
yeah.
They're not trying to
They
lose
playing Call
bodies.
of Duty in
No,
real
yeah,
life.
100%. But you gotta think Ukraine don't got that. Well, no, they probably do now, and they probably being taught how to use it. If they don't,
technology available to use it.
yeah, because
That's what the money.
Ukraine
I
ain't
think
had
that's
a
what the money was for.
yeah. Because how much? Can you look it up right quick, bro?
I don't got my
They
shit.
No,
got
I'm talking about
money and
him.
equipment.
6-8. Look up how much money U.S. sent Ukraine.
Oh god, it's a lot. Right
It's probably like $4 or $5 billion, bro.
Hey man, you nice because I wanted to say trillion.
All right, if it
I
hit,
wanted to say trillion,
bro,
bro.
if it hit $1 trillion, bro, I might have to move. I might have to just say fuck
wanna say
everything
trillion,
and
bro.
cash out and
Cause
leave.
we throwing trillions these days, bro.
Yeah, it's actually getting disgusting.
Like our debt ceiling. Remember that debt clock I showed y'all? Like if you pull that up, that's over like 30 or something, or
How much?
20 or 30 trillion or something right now at this
It
point.
has the yes.
Trillion.
Joan
I can't wait to see quadrillion.
It's definitely gonna happen. That's probably gonna be D-Day.
75
That bitch will hit one.
What quadrillion?
75 billion.
Oh, that's it.
which include humanitarian aid.
75 billion to a country. Now,
That's nice.
how big is Ukraine, bro? Like Ukraine is what? Like a fucking Texas
Yeah, that's what I think in comparison to.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
trying to see how they still like surviving against Russia. So
$75 billion. That's how.
And then they also piggyback off the back of the theory that he was saying, like that's an actual like strategic point in battling.
Yeah.
Like
So-
where they're at to compare to where they are against Russia, like that's a bad point. Like there's a reason why they don't want to give it up.
y'all want to
Yeah.
see the invoice
Yeah.
because you know the United States.
Man, throw that number out, bro. Let's get it.
They got receipts. I just realized this. I'm glad we're talking about it. I look at it as
Beautiful.
an invoice. It's
Beautiful.
so fucking funny.
Beautiful. It is.
74.3 billion. Okay.
Okay.
Grants and loans from weapons and equipment. 4.5 billion.
Okay.
Weapons and equipment. 23.5 billion.
So they sending drones and shit.
18.3 billion. So
Higher
that's,
private
that's
security.
the number we've been talking about because they always talk about security and all
Yeah.
that shit. 'Cause
Like
that 18
they're
million?
funding
Like
this
the
shit.
Mercs.
They're
Yeah.
funding this shit. Financials. So that
Financial
basically
aid.
them just
economic support funds, loans, and it's all they say the same shit. It's so funny, different categories. 26.4 billion.
So most of the
Probably
money is
reuse whatever they wanted to in any of those other fields.
And then humanitarian aid 1.6.
so they not helping
That's like
people.
them with medical support, I would assume.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
But they ain't helping them while if you compare the money.
Help,
Yeah.
you know, hospital helping them out. Get
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I
y'all look
mean.
at it, they sending boats of
food,
equipment.
water, natural essential, basic essentials.
Hear me out. They sending boats of equipment and they setting that shit up. They training them on how to use it, and they having the motherfuckers train them on how to use the other handheld weapons that they giving them. They giving them twofold. They probably giving them like drones, aerosol weapons, maybe a couple Humvees, a helicopter, or some shit, and on top of that, probably training them because they paying for private security. Obviously, $18 million is definitely going into that shit.
They giving them all type of shit.
What? Almost a trillion. 25 billion from a trillion. Bro, they gave them
That's what I'm saying,
$25
it's not
billion
that
dollars in weapons, bro.
It's not that far.
$25 billion
It's really
in
not
weapons.
that far. Yeah,
You know how much?
almost-
You know.
Okay,
You know.
get into it.
Hey, and I ain't know. I'm a big Trump fan. I don't finna lie and shit. But you know how easily we could have made America great again with that 75 billion.
Here we go. And he's not fucking wrong.
Wrong, not at all.
That'd have been really nice in
And to stay here, what we could have built? What we could have built? What like 10 fucking manufacturing warehouse in every city? 10.
Nobody be losing jobs right now.
What? Everybody have a
Joe
job.
Biden would have been Donald Trump cousin, sure. He would have been able to.
Oh, all the presidents are related. Did you know that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Every
Why
single
they
one
playing
of them.
like it, though? They really playing that president cousin again?
I think it's something deeper than that. I think they
They don't act
Even
like
down to
they-
Obama.
yeah, even Obama. It's only one. and
I've
it's-
never heard this.
Yeah, it's only one. I it is not Trump.
Listen,
Trump's related to everybody
let me tell you
too.
something, bro. You saying related to everybody as far as what? What makes
They
them-
all coming from the similar grandfathers, or they all came from the same.
There's some
grandfather.
type of lineage.
Yeah.
There's a link in terms of genetics.
They all connected
Well, it kind of makes sense because
in
like,
No, I
family.
do, and that's why I used to believe the theory because, like, I believe most time in any type of hierarchy, they have the higher class status, like the highest class or status, they have that locked off with lineage.
Yeah,
So it
they
goes-
co-mingle.
It
Yes.
goes back to
They don't
the
let no
king.
bums in the
They
family.
don't
It
let
goes
anybody
back
outside
to
the family.
like the old era of like
Yes.
king
Yeah.
and queen.
Exactly, which
Yeah.
is why I believe it to be
King,
true.
queen, the dad has a son. The son is the natural
But it's
heir.
guys, that's what they
Son
doing now.
dies, the auntie's son maybe is the next to the throne. So it goes like that. So you become royalty because of your ancestors. So however they're related down the tree is so skipped that it's like third cousin to second cousin type shit.
Yeah, but they
Either way,
still
it's still
related.
there.
Yeah, they still
in
related.
the bloodline in the tree. It's,
still
not
there.
just straight from royalty as far as.
No, they not all
I'm not
brothers.
saying
And,
straight
they not
from
all
royalty, but
brothers
they're
and
all-
sisters.
They're all of higher
No, I'm
classes.
saying, like,
Oh, okay.
Same shit you
Her,
same shit you saying. Like,
fair enough.
that's how it's making sense as far as all the president being some type of cousin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
I
all
see what you're
cousins.
saying.
Yeah, yeah.
I see what you're saying.
They and then on top of that shit, the whole system that we got here is modeled off of the monarchy of old England.
Thank you.
That's what,
So they got the king and
That's
queen
what he
system
said.
imported over here, and
That's how we
it's
should do it.
it's alleged that what's his name? Our founding fathers, they always like Zionists.
I believe
Or
it.
not Zionists, excuse my language. Allegedly they all was Freemasons. It's a
Oh,
lot of
yeah, nigga.
yeah.
you know,
Oh, for real?
It's a lot of Freemasons now. 100%.
All right, now we get more into the area of where we should have been talking about
Yeah.
a lot of the time.
A lot of the time.
Now we talking about the secret group.
Yeah, I mean, we don't gotta go too far into them, but that's definitely where it come from, and that's how they all correlated too.
You don't say.
Through that whole brotherhood they got going on.
Yeah. Shout out Steve.
It's
Oh,
like
bro.
having cool kids. They're just cool kids.
Yeah, it's like the selected class.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody know they was picked before. They was picked before they grew up, type shit. Everybody be, you know how you grow up in the school and you can tell who gonna be stars in your class or your grade. Like you got potential to be a star.
Exactly.
And then some people I met, like Lucky. I went to school with him. That nigga
President type shit.
That nigga told me he was gonna be a famous rapper. Like dead ass, like it was already was gonna happen. But yeah, but that shit don't. I know a lot of niggas who be like saying that shit, you know what I mean, but not really knowing for sure. That nigga damn near like it was. He already knew.
And look at today.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he knew.
And then you hear that shit that Ryan Garcia said. Who knows? Them niggas could have been chosen off rip. Like, you know.
I do believe you're chosen at certain points.
Yeah.
Look like
Irregardless if you know or not.
Yeah.
I do believe that theory, and I do believe some most people who are in like the highest class of that standard or in the most important or pivotal points, they know.
Yeah.
They know.
They know at some point of their life.
Yes.
And on some level for sure.
I mean, that's why I say history is so important. If you understand history and how everything was orchestrated, it's still the same thing. So this secret world that you think you're looking for and we know of is that.
Yeah, it's been there for a long time. It's not hidden though. Ain't shit hidden.
It's proven how the churches are working.
Not hidden to us.
No, yeah. I mean, even to the yeah.
Biggest example,
the information is available, but it's not.
Queen
it's
is
not
the
being
biggest
taught.
example. It's kind of like we're not letting you go. You know,
We not letting it go.
the world.
No.
The citizens, bro.
I don't believe every citizen give a fuck.
They
And
don't-
you have a hard time trying to
people
prove
in
that to
their own
me.
country don't even really. A lot of them don't care about the king and queen situation.
Thank you.
But as a whole, they care less what they think that they're still getting taxed and they ain't trying.
I'm just saying. I'm saying everybody as a whole. Everybody as a whole doesn't think like they care about it. And even if they were privy of it, they'd rather turn up blind eye and keep taking the benefits and amenities that they already got. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that they not go against the grain if they whether they know or not.
Exactly. That's where we're at right now.
They happy enough to not know.
Yeah, it's a lot of people living in that bliss.
And they just glad Britain is now a lot nicer now. Think about it. They was going out getting their money.
Yeah.
They weren't playing with people.
Hell no.
Yeah, but
traveling this world, what? They was sending out all the fucking criminals.
Fucking Africa up.
And all
the funny thing is,
and they was traveling the world taking shit.
I really want to try to look in history and try to figure out where it all went wrong, as far as like. Cause all right, think about the founding fathers, and there's a.
When you say founding fathers, what time?
Like this is like 1776 when we did the independence. Yeah, no, this is after Christopher. This is when they wrote the Constitution.
Okay, that's
well after Christopher. We was already here.
Yeah, we was already here. Yeah, England was sitting true, so we was smacking that shit on, bro. Once, so. There's a story, and I'm gonna paraphrase it because I'm not 100% as far as like knowing the whole story. But there's a story that goes something along the lines of like the founding fathers. They were a part of this group, and they seen the opportunity to create independence from England, but they had a agenda behind why they did what they did against England to become independent. And everything that they did was to set the stage for everything to lead up into this one thing that they created.
They established their own government.
Yeah, but it's not just their goal was to make a global government. Yeah. So this was the jump off. This
NWO.
And yeah. This was the jump off. This was the build up to create the resources and to acquire the power in order to make it happen.
We're in the middle of it real time.
Well, I think we more so close to the end.
No, I don't think
well,
D-Day gotta happen for that to even happen. I think D-Day's
Yeah.
climax.
Yeah.
I think D-Day's climax.
And then the transition phase is,
That's when
yeah,
be in it.
because that's when motherfuckers gonna be going through the most. It's once the war over, it's gonna be real bad, depending on who wins.
Fucking bad.
Depending on who
I'm
wins.
sorry to be laughing, but that's my awkward. That's my awkward take. It's gonna be real fucking
Everybody's
bad.
gonna go into their code waiting to see what's gonna happen next.
But you gotta think about it like this. You remember how when the U.S. pulled out of Afghanistan completely went to shit. New orders, new leadership came into power. It would be the same thing, but on a global scale.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah, it's like a new office.
yeah, and it was established behind
A new
like
order.
the 3 world wars, and they literally wrote out exactly what was the causation of the wars and shit. It's the book called 3 World Wars by Albert Pike. Go look it up and get your mind refreshed on what's going on with that. That book was written in like 1800s or something like that.
Thank you.
And that shit had Nazis in it verbatim
Verbatim.
before they was
I
a
already
thing.
know what
Before they was a thing, bro.
Dead ass, but well before his thing.
And that was detailed as part of one of the world wars, and that was number 2. And it was number 2 in real life.
It's like the Simpsons predicted.
But the Simpsons is probably getting their information from books and shit like that.
Of course they is.
Cause the niggas, bro,
Those people that created are reading those type of books. So if it's not the creators, obviously it's whoever controlling the creators. They're reading these type of books.
exactly, whoever controlling them, and they giving them tasks. And I believe personally that we should be looking at what is the percentage of people who was in major historical events like the founding fathers, like certain presidents in certain wars, like certain leaders in certain areas. What were their backgrounds? Like, what groups were they a part of? What religions were they a part of?
You wouldn't know.
It's possible to know.
Those people are.
They not
under
hiding their
different
life.
Thank
identities.
you. I was just about to say they not hidden.
It's not
They
hidden.
usually right in our plain sight.
Right, and under a different identity, character, or
Whatever case may be.
work outfit or something like. Think about it. They're amongst us. That's what you mean by that.
Yeah.
Plain sight.
Yeah.
Sus.
But I want to see the correlation between all the groups they associated with, and to see the consistency with that throughout history. Because, for example, in that book, they have the Zionists versus the Nazis. That's Jewish people versus Germany. That literally happened though.
That is.
But that book was written in 1800. Yeah,
But when you
it's
speak on that, you have to understand that what the Germans was on and what the Jews was on at that time.
yeah. But the book was written before.
And even with the, I get it. So
Alright.
if it's a story, right? It's like his story, It's a story, someone's story. So that it was a book before all this, and it happened, right?
Yeah, it was a book.
So for even with them, like we can clearly see it's playing out, right? Like you say, it's playing out, and it makes sense. But it's like the people behind that, the book from whatever years ago, how did they move into that? Everything has everybody.
Yeah, how did
has-
they come up with that idea that was gonna be like that?
It had to be like a mentor type.
Somebody who's involved.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
someone who
Because,
created
like,
the
how do
plan.
those people get this information? It's like somebody had to like prep you through that. It's kind of like listen to your elders type thing. Like,
Well, it depends on it depends it depends on the circumstances and the situation, but they could literally just be in a. That's why I want to know what groups are
What I was
there.
about to say, it tabs onto what he wants to figure out then.
Because if they in
You
the
want to
fucking
make
group,
a correlation
I
to
was
see
giving
why.
the best example to like help you see it in a different way. Like, who are these people and how did they move?
yeah,
Like,
you saying what
how
I'm
would-
saying,
how
but I'm
would
about to
they
explain
move, though?
why. If we figure out the group that they are part of and how consistently they show up through history, then you can determine how they gonna move based on how they moved based
In
on
the
the shit they
past.
did in the
We
past.
can already take
To that
10 of the
is
patterns.
religion,
Hold
bro.
up, hold up.
The strongest
Hold up,
thing
hold up, hold
to
up.
answer that is religion.
Hold up. And then you correlate that with what they said was going to happen in the future. And then you can literally look at what the fuck is going to happen next.
Religion.
It's not religion.
It's not that easy.
I'm telling you, that's the it.
It's one of the factors.
It's one of the factors, but it's not the end all be all for why these people are moving
It
away.
wouldn't be the end all be all.
But that's the point.
Be all is the answer that everyone's trying to figure out.
No. Most people don't give a fuck about what I'm talking about. They don't care. No, most people don't even know why bunkers are necessary.
I get
They
it.
don't know that
But
shit.
I don't speak for them. You know
I'm
what?
just saying.
I don't speak for them. I don't speak for
Hear me
them.
out.
They know better. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, hit me out. If we figure out, like, if we correlate all their fucking the messaging is public. If you read their text, you understand their motivations, and then you understand the correlations within the groups, and then you read their text as far as like what they foresee the future to be, and then you look at the political landscape and what's going on in the world. That'll allow you to damn near predict the future. If what they saying is true.
If you got great discernment, yes.
Yeah, but it's all education.
That's one part of the cheat codes I was talking about. I ain't gonna lie.
It's just like
That's what I was
understanding
talking
concepts, bro. It's like,
Yeah, because you can read that shit fast as fuck. You can think about it pop up.
You can sit there and make discernment and predicaments or predictions on, or have premonitions and predictions on certain things that have already come to fruition in terms of like having the data beforehand.
It kind of puts you at a brick wall too, as far as even for people that is more in tune too, because we are kind of draw our own conclusions too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like.
And I think it takes that first. Like you have to have your own conclusion. You
Yeah.
can't just go off the back of anybody else. Like you have to have your own discernment in it. Like I can look at what somebody's saying, but I'm not gonna wholeheartedly believe it until I have some other evidence
That
or
makes me believe
experience
that shit.
that doubles back on it. That's how
Uh-huh.
I compare contrast anything. I have to have my own understanding and belief system in
And
it
just
as
don't
well.
get stuck at a brick wall when you kind of come to one and you like be content with just that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
that's
'cause
why
it's-
I
I know
break
what
the
you mean.
debate. And
I know
kinda, like,
Exactly. Thank
Yeah.
you. That's why it's
Hear other
imperative. That's why
people's-
it's paramount that we argue. That's why it's paramount. Good conversation has a point where two people are saying something, and even though it might sound the same, there is a difference, and we need to
Yeah.
figure out the difference, and we need to see what's true. We're only
Exactly.
going to do that if we socialize and we have hard talks or intense talks.
Yeah.
Some people don't like that shit. I love that shit, nigga.
Motherfucker, cut that
Not only
shit.
that, but shit, they gotta be educated talks too. People gotta be doing their own research on that shit.
I won't talk too long.
No, I believe
Whose job is to be the
it's
educated one?
it's all each individual's.
Thank you. It's your own.
Yeah.
It's up to you to be educated. To
Yeah.
I can't tell you something that you're probably not gonna believe.
Or want to
Yeah,
hear
it does.
or care about.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing that we got as an issue right now.
Yes.
Most people just don't care about it, but it should be cared.
Education do involve you listening and to understand too, though.
That's why I said it was education, not research.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Because you actually have to learn like
feel
it's
like
a
it's the
school.
same thing.
It is.
In a sense.
Yeah.
I can see the difference, but I believe it's the same thing. So,
I think
Yeah.
I think we just.
But
figured out
I
what
believe
it
it's
means,
more
bro.
leaning on the education side because of the amount of discernment that's going to go into it to even make sense of it. Because I
think we
don't.
just crack on.
Well,
to
it's the
answer
same
your
shit.
Question though, bro. To how are these people operating? And how do they move?
Yeah, you just got to check.
Understanding that.
Yeah, you got to understand them, their
All
groups,
those avenues,
their motives,
like, they
and
understand.
what they want their outcome to be.
Period. You can.
And then you can
manipulate the whole room like
figure
that.
it out.
Understand that if you put
You
yourself
can
in
manipulate
their
the whole
shoes,
room.
Yeah,
like that.
so you literally have to go
some
through
type
their
of
shit.
understanding, compassion and empathy to understand why they would be doing things and what they were doing and who they're operating under or what principal structure they're running
Yeah.
under, stuff like that. That shit is paramount.
Or whether or not what they doing is out of benevolence, greed, like where is it coming from? You know what I mean? Because sometimes you can have a position of power where you mean the best for the world, but it end up being perverted.
Horrible shit.
Hashtag Neuralink. But but on the flip side,
Pause.
he say fuck that
Like, say pause.
nigga. Good ass, bro.
Bro,
No,
pause.
cause that's how that shit be, bro. You can want the best, and that shit instantly and
Pause.
get taken from you.
Bro, that's what Dame Dad said. He
bro.
said pause.
That shit just crazy, bro. You gotta be able to. I feel like most people should be leaning more so towards trying to figure that shit out, as opposed to like when the fuck Sexy Red gonna have her child. That fucking dent
She
baby.
had the child, bro.
That baby gonna have a dent in his head, fucking with her ass.
Damn.
Bro, shout out Blueface. And Chris Sean, y'all done fucked y'all kid up. Hey, shout out Charleston White for calling that shit out before it happened. He predicted that shit.
Bro, that's a baby shit. That baby gonna get handled later.
Yeah, I hope that baby grow up and be okay. But
That's a little baby shit. Don't let the baby ain't got nothing to do with them crazy motherfuckers.
no, I'm not talking about. It ain't the baby fault that she was drinking and smoking while she was pregnant.
She crazy.
That's her fault. She ain't shit.
She just
But,
didn't know what she was doing. Shit.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing. She just ain't give a fuck. Unless she was drugged up all the time. I don't think she that fucking retarded. I mean, that's slow. It's possible. Definitely an alcohol addict for sure.
Looks like an addict.
Definitely an alcohol addict for sure.
Compared to how she was when we first saw her.
Yeah, she don't look
an
complete, bro, like a whole different human.
That tooth is
Gone.
beyond me, sure.
She need to get that veneer put back up in her mouth,
Why
bro.
she take it off? Like,
Cause Blueface made her. Yeah.
humiliation, huh?
What? She was starting to look too good. And she was fat.
This time I want to have for real.
Well, we jump back into it. I mean, yeah, it's kind of fucked up though, cause it's really like you got to play 3D chess with some 3D chess masters, bro. While starting without a queen
with the
and no knights and all your
life. Exactly.
All your
so watch the
pawns
come
gone,
up, watch
bro.
the level up, nigga, and I'm be boasting.
That's why a lot of meditation needs to be had.
Yes.
yeah.
You will take yourself on a journey where you like, damn, you angry as hell.
Yeah, it will really fuck you up, bro.
It will.
And guess what? To tap into the frequency shit that you need to basically control that shit, like that what was it called? The CIA shit that they did. Fuck, it was like a program.
MK Ultra.
Yeah, that type of shit where they were.
Oh, they was trying to
that.
use frequencies to control people.
Yes, and they got quiet about shit and left it alone because I believe they made
figured something
headway.
out.
They made headway in that shit, and that's why there's a lot of validity and confidence that I have on that matter and that subject. It's not a conspiracy to me. Sorry.
I honestly believe that they they figured out that they couldn't do it, and then they went Neuralink.
No.
They went, oh, maybe not.
I don't think so. I think Neuralink is like to control the motherfuckers that's too stupid to do it.
Or
meditation,
too
like
unwilling
what he
to.
just said, meditation is like one of the key things that they were using as a factor to control the frequencies or the vibrations that were happening in your brain. You would have to make it's like a synchronicity with your brain's
Bounce.
sides, because your right hemisphere and your left hemisphere. I literally just learned about it not so long ago. And if they're in sync or if they're in sync with each other, basically you could reach that point where like you have untapped, you know what I'm saying, resources.
Untapped, yeah. That's what that whole we don't use 100% of our brain shit come
In
into
a
play.
sense, yeah.
But it's a whole nother thing too that we missing out on. That's the pineal gland and how that shit's being suppressed damn near globally.
Yeah.
Which could be another access to resources for our brain.
Hey,
As
put it
far as like
this.
capacity.
That was the goal line for that shit.
Put it like this.
Yeah.
For some, a lot. When I say some, it's blocked. It's blocked to the point where you're not patient enough, or you're not all those things of being one with your hemispheres, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people
Hemisync. That's what it's called. Hemisync.
Hemisync. You too far. A lot of people too far gone can't even tap into it
Yeah, I mean,
because you got so many other things in your day to day,
Including drugs.
yeah, I think the
Oh.
biggest contributor to why most people don't even have access to it is like they put the fluoride in your water, your toothpaste. They fucking literally
Talking
force
about
feed that shit down you.
Chemical control.
Did you know plastic water bottles got these things called phthalates? That's reducing niggas' penis size and they
Yes.
ball size. This is the same shit that would turn Frost gay. I think it's the same shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to be misquoted.
It's a chemical. It's an
Water
element
bottle
that's
right now.
inside of the plastic that
Yeah,
goes
that's
into the
inside the
water. I
plastic.
know what to talk about.
Yeah, it's called phthalates.
You have to purify your plastic bottle of water, technically.
Look, that's bro. I swear to God, that's the main reason why I started only drinking fridge water. When I got the fridge, I bought a water jug and stopped buying store bought water. Cause it's like I got filters on my shit, so I know it's coming straight out the tap.
But
it's
the
gonna be
human
double
body
up.
is so amazing. Out of all these
It
tactics
is.
to get us,
It is.
we're still surviving.
Yeah, but I think we can be operating at a way higher
Thank you.
capacity.
Yeah,
At an
I get
optimal
it.
level that be like
get it.
untold of type shit.
Honestly, I think we can have euphoria if it wasn't designed to be
We don't
evil
really
in
have
the
too many
world.
people that kind of display that.
Hedonism wouldn't be a thing then, because everybody be happy all the time already.
That's what I'm saying. But I think
There's no money in that.
I think I think that greed shit is literally like in sync with the the world don't function without evil.
They don't. Yeah. That's true. Actually, I dare say the universe doesn't function without
But,
evil.
See, evil is abuse.
Oh shit!
As a whole.
Yeah, that's a whole nother level of
That's how I
understanding
think
that we
about it all
don't
the
have.
time. As the best soul blood follows that. It's a
Yeah.
universal law, not just a world law.
And we only one galaxy. It's a lot of galaxies.
That as if we want to have that talk for real, that's why we believe in that shit. Like it's a far grander scale, and I would even say the world itself knows that. There's some sites or monuments that the world itself terraformed or basically replicated itself to the skies, like to the stars, and like it's called Serpent Mound. It's literally in America.
Damn.
Literally a point where people like back in the day, like 600 years ago, like literally built on top of the mound because they seen the correlation between the stars and how the mound is set. It literally is in perfect comparison, like as if as above so below is like right there in front of your face.
That's right.
We're gonna go there soon. I'm probably gonna get married there.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. That means that I believe that people in the past was more smart as far as like
Oh yeah,
brain capacity.
mountains.
So they probably have, cause a lot of fucking people say that we in the most advanced age. We don't know how they built we don't know how they built the pyramids.
You should exactly. You should already know that. I don't think.
And then the
that.
pyramids is not only
way dumber
something.
than what we had back there.
Not only was the pyramid something that we don't understand how it was built, but it's also a lot of people is considering as a fucking power plant where people were using water as
That's the biggest
way
that's
to
the biggest
get
thing.
power, bro.
That's the biggest reason why they believe they were built in the first place. That's the main reason why it was built in the first place.
Yeah, it's like a fucking power plant. And then it was a guy who he got killed for sure. He got killed. He wanted to bring energy. Free energy via Wi-Fi damn near.
Yeah.
I think it was using the pyramids to do so.
About. It wasn't Tesla. It was some other nigga.
Yeah, it was somebody close to Tesla though. I think it was he worked for him or he worked with him.
Yeah, I got some information.
Yeah.
I think it was
Blueprint, some type of information of a blueprint of
the pyramid, or maybe shit they was able to figure it out off of
scientists already figured it out. They just can't figure out how they was able to
operate it.
Because look at it like this: the pyramid is one of a kind, right or wrong?
It's not. It's many
The
pyramids.
whole scheme of the pyramid is one of a kind.
Like how? Like the design of it.
All of
Yeah,
that.
but it's
So
they in a bunch of
the
different
fields
places.
They say to the material, all of that, right?
Yeah, but
It's
they
all
are.
the land, though, right? Okay. The pyramid is one of a kind. So, then I think y'all asked me a question. Maybe you want to check it out. I would say the pyramid is one of a kind. Oh yeah, I know my point. My point was this: pyramid is one of a kind. So it's like when you dealing with certain metals, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like this magnet has more magnetic pull than this magnet.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the pyramid itself, that whole building block to all those structures only power plants a certain amount of energy, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
certain.
And remember, it's over there is multiple, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a little positive, negative.
Has its own output.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's
I
how
see
I
what you're
kinda
getting at.
look at that scale. So it's like, yeah, if you tamper with batteries, bro, like you'll come up with some super raw ass. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They understood the manipulations of like irons and metals and it's just like playing with that shit. What if you had to knew that full scale? You know what I'm saying? It's like knowing the periodic table so well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what if you knew that exactly? You'll probably fucking make the pyramid and wouldn't even know it.
I mean, that's definitely possible, but when it comes down to like why they was able to like use,
I believe they know.
I think they was taught. I think they was taught on how to use certain shit, especially back
Big
in
facts. Big facts.
back in Egypt and shit.
Big facts.
Because you got if you look at fucking Egypt, bro, or you look at where the pyramids is at, that used to be full of water, for sure, for sure.
The whole desert.
With that being said, and we got plenty of pyramids all over the globe.
Technically, yep. It's some in America as well.
Yeah, and in Mexico.
Yep.
So we got pyramids all over the globe, and we got this this question around aliens, and we got this question around a creator. You know what I'm saying? And then we got these pictures, these paintings, these artifacts, these uses for things that we don't have uses for today. And then we connect that with the fact that our brain capacity isn't operating in the top form that it could be. Now, if you look at those people back then, how they was using hand tools to make certain shit happen, how they had the little trade and all that stuff going on, and how they exchange gold and resources. A lot of that shit is kind of how we do it today. They just don't got cars and shit. You feel me? With that being said, who the fuck taught them how to be civil?
I think trial and error.
I think they was taught, bro.
Yep.
And not only do I think they was taught, I think they was taught and they drew that shit onto the pyramids because they can't write shit.
They worship the motherfuckers.
That
boy.
was right. Like
Yeah, that was it.
That was
Yeah, they
whatever
couldn't.
sense we think it made it different senses to them.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it made perfect sense to them.
Like, how do you put a
That's
water
how
bottle
they.
on the wall?
That's how they talk to us.
Yeah, you can't.
You know what I'm saying? We would never think that. We'll think water bottle as water bottle today.
Yeah, 100%.
You
So
right.
you gotta have people translate it.
So what if you know how we got the memes and shit? You know how they got the kid books? Fucking, they'll put a fucking cat right here in the hat and then this and it equals something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. They do that shit for sure. And a lot of those
That's how they
fucking
communicate.
yeah, and a lot of those paintings is they show shit that we have today. Not only do they stuff do they have today, they show stuff from space and shit like that.
Yeah.
They got stories that's lining up with fucking people having alien experience and shit.
I don't believe in that, John. You can't, because it's like it's no. How can something come to planet Earth and then all of a sudden it disappeared off planet Earth and never came back? That's
hear me out.
impossible.
It's underwater.
Humanly impossible.
Yeah.
Humanly impossible.
It's not a
keyword. Humanly
That's an
impossible.
American word, so it's
No, hear me out though.
That word is only to
No.
describe
Impossible.
the separation of
But hear me out.
the whole thing.
When you
Part
I
of
don't believe it's universally impossible. That's
when
what I'm saying.
you look at what we are able to do, and then when you look at what these people who operate in our military have seen in their testimony, as far as seeing planes come from outer space going into underwater, bro, anything is possible at that point.
Nah, I can't. Okay, put it like this.
Whether it's
What's the
true or
closest
not.
example to, if you was to see that happen in real time, right? Give me an example being in this room right now that will make that real in any way.
What do you mean?
If you see an alien crowd come out of the sky and hit the water, how would you articulate that into real life in this room right now?
I'll do exactly like I said. You see a fucking vehicle come out the sky and go underneath the water.
I don't care who didn't see it. I would believe it as
Yeah,
such.
if I see it, I see
You
it,
would
bro.
believe it as such.
I would believe it as such.
If I see
If
it,
I saw
see
that
it.
today,
Right.
Yeah, if
with
I
all the
see
knowledge
it,
I have today,
So yeah,
I would literally-
I would definitely believe it as
imagination.
such.
So if you had an imagination right now in this space, how would you describe that in any way?
if I didn't have any knowledge that I
Okay,
have
this
now,
is the way
if
I'll
I didn't
describe
have if I didn't have the knowledge I had today,
Right. This is how I'll describe it.
what does that
You
even?
saw what I just did, right?
Just drop the
I
pen.
would
You saw
know.
how it fell to the ground.
I would know it's something that I didn't see before. If I didn't have any knowledge
What is
I
the
had
last
today,
thing that you seen that you know you ain't seen before? See how that pause? That's
I
what
didn't
I
see-
mean. Like it's not really like this.
I haven't seen a giant tornado before. But I saw it in my dreams.
Okay, a
tornado is a good example.
I haven't seen. I haven't seen.
Is a great example.
I haven't seen the biggest tornado in the world in the history of life.
Be the biggest one.
But I did in my dreams. I'm answering your question.
Oh.
How could I know? I don't have any background information of it, but I've seen it.
You never seen a tornado before?
I've never seen a tornado in my life before, but I've seen it in my dreams.
Gotcha. Well,
And I know it was a tornado in my dreams. Just to answer your question, if we talk about imaginary
tornadoes, and then like
it looked like a real tornado. It looked like a real tornado.
Listen.
It looked like a real tornado.
You live in a space where you won't see that, right?
I'm saying, gang, you gave me a question. You gave me a question. I'm just saying, I experienced something that I didn't experience in real life. It's in a place that was imaginary, and I believed it.
Cool.
But I mean, even
Not everybody come to discernment, and I don't believe I'm like everybody in the first place. So that's why I believe it's.
Not like everybody. You have an imagination. You dream, right?
Yeah.
Same thing.
so you saying people?
So-
You saying those people are just imagining it?
How do you give me an example that would say if you like I say my first initial thing was if that was you saw that full circle from the sky to them like those people say they saw it, right? The military guys. They saw it, boop, hit that, boop. How do you articulate in real life through your experience?
You literally
That-
describe
give me an
what you
example
see,
of
bro.
How would you articulate
You
that?
will literally describe what you see. If I am flying a fucking F-150 and I see a fucking silver fucking bro, this is literally what they be saying, bro. I seen a silver disc-like thing go underwater. I seen a silver disc-like
Okay,
thing.
I'm gonna ask you the
Hear me
same
out. Hear me
question
out.
I
Hear me
asked
out. Hear me out. Hear me out. You asked me. I'm gonna give you multiple examples.
Okay.
I've seen a silver disc-like thing jam. I seen it on the radar. It jams my radar, and then it pops up at the checkpoint that I was supposed to be going to with my team.
Right.
There's one more example to bring it all full circle. I seen a giant pill in the sky. It looked like a silver pill, and silver disc popped out the bottom of it and just disappeared. This is like shit that these people be saying.
Okay, cute. So listen.
You telling me
I asked
that?
you the same question I asked them. Give me your example of what that is in real life.
I can't give you an example of what
the
it is. We don't have no. We don't.
Thing that you
Let me
seen
finish.
That will be considered that.
There is no technology that I know of
Right.
that we have that can go from in the air to underwater and not blow the fuck up.
Dead ass.
That's a great answer. So I think you're agreeing with what I'm saying. You making my point. So what my point? It's not what we can articulate it to say it can be. That's cap. Like you say, we don't even have human examples to say what would that look like. You say if there's some shit fly out the sky that we know of, and that shit gonna blow up. What technology is that?
That is some technology that we don't have.
We don't even.
We don't. Whatever it is, it's not something we have.
The thing hovering is that magnet.
What is-
They scientists playing with that magnetic shit, right?
Wait,
You know how you put
let me
two
ask you
magnets
this.
together And that force field in between that. You know they've been using that as sound waves and stuff to like hover
use
things.
frequencies and sounds
to
to do
hover
that,
things,
yes.
right? So it's like, okay, if that's the thing, if they playing with the frequencies, wouldn't they have enough of that power to like make that shit go through water or something like that? Because water is
I have never seen anything
See,
to that scale.
right. But that's what I'm saying.
And we
don't
not-
even
we
have
not-
examples of that in real
And that's
in
fair.
our own human
And that's
in
fair.
this world
That's
experience.
that is the whole point
Right.
of it being considered alien, because we have nothing that can do that shit, but yet we have
But we witnessed that happen. Though.
no, not us.
No,
We-
whoever.
Yeah, we
When
have
say
we
us,
have.
we're speaking as the human species.
No, I know,
that
I'm
the
about-
way we project items.
You gotta let me get my thought
our
off.
eyeballs to hear. I know where you going with it. Just hit me. I'm gonna make sure you don't go down a rabbit hole with me.
It's not a rabbit hole. It's very simple.
Okay.
We have soldiers, not only soldiers. We have random citizens
Scientists.
as well, literally claiming to have seen the same things in different areas over the whole
Credible.
course
Very
since
credible.
since the first nuke dropped. till now. We still have sightings to this day, for sure.
Since the first nuke drop.
Very credible.
Yeah.
What does the nuke have to do with a
Very
That's when they start
Saucer
popping
flying out
up.
the sky?
That's when
that
they.
And to debunk
I'm gonna
or
tell you,
clarify all the history of graffiti on the wall. A nuke.
That's when they started popping up. That's when the sightings started, bro.
That's what
The
I.
nuke sounds more like a distraction to me.
No, the nuke. No, I'm just telling you from when it started till now.
I get it. Is that how it was projected to be understood that way?
I mean, if
In
you
a sense,
do,
right now, that is the
Like,
sentiment.
yeah, if you
That
do,
is the sentiment.
yeah,
That
if
is
you
the
do
overall
research on
sentiment.
it, that's what most people. That's the conclusion. 95% of the people who talk about it, 95% of the people who do research extensively on it,
And they
They all
live
say-
research. That live
The nuke-
research is that.
then the nuke was the jump off from when the motherfuckers started popping up. As far as we in this modern civilization know,
right.
the shit I brought back from Egypt, we don't know when the pyramids was built.
So would the
all of
nuke
that
be
shit is from
considered like a
behind.
signal?
Say what?
Would the nuke be considered a signal?
It's potentially, for sure.
Because
Because if you
all on the table. I ain't
no,
just
100.
going-
No, hear me out. Because if you make a giant explosion, right, and I have the technology to go across galaxies or maybe cross planets, and I can, we don't know the capability of these beings
And
in comparison to us because you
Energy
can't
moves-
compare it to.
and you can't stop energy from moving anywhere.
But that
So
only-
any source of energy is always going everywhere. So what Floyd says, yeah, if you have
That shit
if
go
you-
out into space.
If you have the technology to jump across space, you have the technology to sense energy.
Dead ass. Because
So you can
more
sense
than
motherfuckers
likely,
doing bombs.
you can look. You know how, like, all right, I'll give a perfect fucking example. And our scientists came up with the Big Bang Theory because it stretches out throughout history.
And we're still doing it.
Yeah, bro, the Big Bang is supposed to be an explosion of energy, but we can sense that using our technology on Earth. If we can do that, and
With the minimal technology we have.
not limiting the possibilities to what humans can do, there is a definitive possibility that there are creatures out there who can do what we can do times 1,000.
Thank you.
Especially if we have scientists with these multiverse theories who actually use quantum computers and quantum physics to actually realize it's actually
Now
real.
we talk.
Those people are literally telling us, hey, our
So you're telling me-
galaxy isn't the only one. There are
Okay.
thousands of these galaxies and these
Same
black
damn
holes.
time.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it on some tweaking shit. This is what they call tweaking. So you telling me if I'm looking at him and I slightly see something on the side of me, that's how fast that technology is?
We don't know because we don't have access
You gotta-
to it nor understanding of it. You feel what I
Okay,
mean?
but if we was to give a
We can say
synopsis of what we think that will be.
We can give a guesstimation.
Yeah, for sure. We can guess all day. That's what I believe a lot of scientists are guessing. Yes, you mastered your metals and your push and pulls and your pores and all that. You
the word-
master it.
the-
I'm not taking that credit from you. So
the
now
word
that you're
science
that
itself
smart,
means to
now it's
question.
another level of thinking. So I'm thinking, this is my example. I think I'm a James. But if I'm looking at him and I see something like that, could have been what I thought I saw, right? The same way that those military guys saw that in the sky and thought they saw what they saw.
What's your answer for the consistency?
The consistency only comes in
It happened
from those
again.
military people. Yeah, I heard random
It's-
people say they saw
yeah,
shit
it's
in
not
the
just
sky, but
military
it's like, bro,
people.
We play with fucking shit in the sky
Yeah.
all the time.
It's not just
But
military.
I'm mainly harping on the military people because those people are more
They're in
credible.
the sky all the
Credible.
time. They're watching this.
They're
shit.
No, but they are
credible.
way more credible than the average civilian.
I will agree to that. Yes, because if I watch the sky all day and I see something in the sky, I should want to be heard for sure.
And we have comms of them reporting the shit, bro. You can literally hear them. Like,
reporting it.
yo, did you see
real
this?
Real time.
I never seen nothing like it.
Damn.
Yes, bro. This
Why
is
only certain people only like aliens and everybody else like fuck the aliens?
most people
Why
don't
the
research
people
it.
that been here and traditionally be doing shit don't care about aliens. You
Bro.
never hear them talk about aliens, bro.
Hear me out.
I don't get it.
the
People that actually look more legit than anybody that conquered anything.
bro,
They were more legit.
the nigga who made cars run on water, they thought he was crazy
Yep.
until that motherfucking car started driving.
Big facts.
So those same motherfuckers who don't believe in aliens,
Same people who
who
don't want to
don't
know
think
new
that
shit.
could be a possibility of that being real, most of the time, bro.
It sounds like a smart
People
person.
who
I
turn
don't
a,
think it's an
people
alien.
who
I think
turn a
it's just
blind eye.
smart.
People who are choosing to live in bliss.
I think
Literally.
it's just a smart person. I don't think it's an alien.
I don't know.
Because
We don't know what it is.
Apples and oranges to me at this point.
Like,
Apples to
the person
oranges.
that invented the light bulb.
Apples and oranges.
We saying all we saying is it's not human for sure.
I think it's not human to invent a light bulb. This is infinity. The whole world touches it.
Yeah, and you telling
I
me,
think that's an alien.
and are you telling me that it's not a possibility that someone got to that light bulb 100 years? No, 100,000 years before we did.
Light was already like fire. Like fire is like.
No, I said light bulb. I said
Compact
light bulb. I'm
Light
saying
bulb
like they
itself.
created technology. Like they started using tech
The actual tech.
Back then.
hundreds of thousands of years before we
Yes, of course.
did. Okay,
Tech will put putting fire into a fucking box and let it reflect out of the mirror.
100%. Yeah, that's just human level though. Do you think it's a
That's
level? Do you think it's a level, or do you think it's a possibility that there is a place that we don't have access to due to our lack of tech, that other beings have access to and can travel from? Do you believe that's possible?
No.
Well, that's why you don't believe
Where
aliens
did
can
they get their
exist.
designs from?
We not hit them. That's the point.
So
That's
they invented the circle before we used it.
who knows what they
The
invented.
square too.
They could have.
The peel, like you say, motherfuckers saw a peel in the sky.
Yeah, they could have invented all of that shit well before we even was able to talk, bro.
I get it. Because if you look at DNA and shit is so symmetrically shaped with ovals and circles and bends and turns. And look at everything we looking at.
Bro.
Everything is, you know.
You want to hear something crazy?
Come on, man.
Mushrooms, you know mushrooms, the shit people be tripping off of?
Of course.
That shit come from space. You know that?
No, I didn't know.
Yes, bro. That shit is from
Mushrooms come
space.
from space.
It's
Yes.
a spore.
Yeah.
So, but if everything.
And they can survive in
is-
space as well.
It's you know, all the minerals and, you know, and all the different materials of the world, earth stuff, and the tables, periodic tables and shit. So that makes sense to why that is out of space, like mushrooms and shit.
I mean,
Everything is already.
This planet's constantly getting pummeled by rocks or a bunch of asteroids
like
that come here all the
coming out
time.
of
So
sky.
there's not
I mean,
definitely
out
out
of
of question
space.
to believe anything's coming from space.
Everything comes from space to a certain extent.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure it out, guys.
Cause just think about
I
it.
got a pretty good grasp on it. I'm just not trying to challenge anybody on their shit because I want everybody to be able to get their points off.
Well, I just want to.
In my own way, yes.
You saw an alien.
In my own way, yes.
I gave you mine.
In my own way, yes.
Shit. You saw an alien before?
Not in person. Not in person for sure.
You say you saw an alien.
But most of my shit come. Most of my thought process behind this shit comes from what I've researched as far as what people said who claim they have. And I've listened to some people who literally make shit up. It's not hard to really tell. I mean, it's really not, because the shit that they saying isn't consistent and it doesn't match up with anything anybody else has said. See, the number one thing for me when it comes to this alien shit is the consistency and what the beings look like, what do they operate in. You know what I'm saying?
You know what they look like?
The grays. Pull up a picture of the grays. Look up the grays.
You talking about that earless thing?
Yeah, airless, mouthless, faceless, bro. That shit has been perpetual. Even the Zimbabwe people show the same
Technically,
thing.
they showed the same shit.
Literally, bro. This has been
And from what I've seen,
historical.
it has that. It has that.
That
what do you
makeup.
call like an image? Yeah. It
Yeah.
has that that visage.
Little
I'm not
mini
saying,
bodies,
like,
big
verbatim, like HD. I can see that shit, but like
No.
literally the way that I've seen it, they were depicted as that.
little people, big ass heads, little ass bodies, bro. Huge eyes, mouth, no nose, ears. It's very even, bro. I think, and I don't want to misspeak, but it's definitely a possibility that I seen some of those images and some of the Egyptian shit that I was looking at before when it comes to it was
Klaus off American Dad.
hey, look at the documentary. It's
They
called
look like Klaus off American, not Klaus. You know, the fucking alien on American Dad.
look at the documentary called Alien Artifacts. I think it was in that.
You talking about aliens that look like Roger on American Dad?
Basically, just not fat.
It's a cartoon.
No, I just wanted to call. I just wanted to call Roger fat.
I think they gay though, for real.
All type of shit. So.
I think they asexual. I don't think they. I don't think they have sex.
Who that?
I don't think the.
Aliens?
Yeah.
No, they look like they inject your ass and multiply.
off the touch.
Bro, I heard a crazy ass a counter. And this is one of the oldest ones. I think it's like Billy and Joe Hill or Jonah Hill, some shit like that. And they alleged that they got like kidnapped and taken on the ship and shit and all type of shit like that.
Bro, they just dream too much. You gotta realize when you talking that crazy shit, you gonna dream it that.
You know what they did? They put them in a hypnosis to see if they was actually dreaming.
That's
And
one
they
of the
went-
other ways. That's one of the other ways they use.
Yeah, it
other
wasn't
than
available at
other
that
than
time.
meditation, that's the other one of the things that
But
they
this shit
use
actually
to reach that
not in
point.
real He's over with him.
Yeah. This happened in like the 40s or the 50s.
Who alive?
It's a couple dudes that say they had experiences that's alive. Like the dude who made that No Man's Sky or some shit like that.
So what if he was lying on a lie detector? Would you say they took away his ability to tell the truth?
I think they did put him on a lie detector.
For real shit, that's why it's funny. You gotta make it make sense to like our heart beating and our vision and our eating. And
We not gonna find that.
it's like you eating, you see an alien, like damn, I'm not eating food no more. Like
Just think though, if
it's
you
aliens out here, I'm not eating food.
if you traveling through space,
Scoping too much. Like,
yeah, you looking too much on a human level.
Yeah, I think you
If we
try-
talking about things that can go, we can't travel to space. We
You
ain't.
never went to the moon.
No, not like that. I'm talking about it ain't no commercial. It ain't no very simple thing, nigga. That shit costs millions of dollars to go to space and back, and you can't stay long. Now we talking about potentially going across galaxies,
Like light
going
years.
across different planets, bro. If someone was to go from Earth to go to like what's the next planet? Mars. To go to Mars, nigga, that would take years.
Light years.
They'll come if they go out there and they come back. They will be
understand
way
the whole-
older.
I understand the astronaut world, like how long it take to get to the moon and shit like that, forever, 6 months and shit. But listen,
If they can do that shit in a few days, nigga, and bro, ain't no way we gonna be able to imagine what all they can
why
do.
they ain't got no proof of like they as being on planet Earth?
If you look up Planet
Where the
X,
spaceships
it
at? Where all that shit
piggybacks
at,
off
bro?
of his theory.
They shit
Look up
infinity
Planet
going
X.
forever. They ain't got one busted ship. We got all type of pirate ships in the water.
Well,
Where's the busted ship at then?
bro,
called Nibiru.
that goes all the way to the
Nibiru, Planet X.
yeah. Damn, you know about that shit too?
Nigga, that's how it started.
So they
Yeah.
got perfect driving records.
No, listen, no. There's a lot of fucking what is his name? There's a lot of people who said that they literally not a lot. I'm just gonna say one dude because I can't remember the other dude, but it was a dude who said that they got a couple ships that they picked up from wreckages. Like some ships they shot down.
It's declassified that there's alien technology that we have.
Yeah, it's
It's
not like
declassified.
How you know it's not?
The government's literally had
With the
meetings
world
already. That was like
bro.
3 or 4 months ago that they declassified this. Aliens exist. They said that already off record.
yeah, they
They
said that shit at the
They-
beginning of
They didn't say
They
that.
didn't say that.
Technology. They said they had the technology. The shit that you just asked,
that?
the
What
question
is
you
that?
just asked about technology or their shit,
they not finna show us, bro.
they just said it's real. They declassified the documents.
My point is
Look
this.
up. Okay. Well, I mean, it's what you choose to believe.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people, not a lot, I keep saying that, but this one dude said that they was working on ships in Area 51 years before the government released this game.
Area 51. They want never.
No, hear me out. Let me tell you again. There is a guy who said they was working on ships, trying to reverse,
Mimic it, right.
reverse engineer, try to figure out how it work and shit in Area 51.
No, you only reverse engineer to make it.
That's how you figure it
to
out.
make it alive. It's like they never saw any aliens, bro. They never been to the moon, bro. So it's like, all right, bro.
Oh.
You say you believe?
Yeah, it's just a limitation on what your belief, what you willing to believe.
I
in.
know I believe in Planet X. I know that for real.
I mean, shit. That's where they say they come from.
That's where I believe they come. That's where I
What kind
believe.
of
That's
Not
where I
only-
believe.
not
No,
only-
That's where I believe we come from. Fuck you,
Bro, they literally said, well, not okay. In the dude, remember I said it was a man and his wife. They got taken on the ship. Nigga, those two was the people who said that they showed them, or I think it was the man.
They took them all over the planet X and brought them back.
Hell no, nigga. They showed them on a map that was like, you know how we got you know how 3D movies like it be popping out the screen. It was just like a hieroglyphic screen type shit.
holograms.
Yeah, hologram. That's how they saw it. That's how they saw their planet that they came from. They was
It's like a GPS.
Well,
map.
Yeah, it was alleged. The lady said that the thing was going to give her something to bring back to show us that they real, and the people that was above that person told them not to.
Nah, nigga, keep that shit here.
Yeah.
They don't need to know that shit.
This is all
They're
alleged.
having conversations.
Bro, in the Zimbabwe shit, they talked to him telepathically. They talked to him in their head. He literally looked it up.
Zimbabwe shit. Now that's scary. But it's like, I don't know.
This is
They all
too
say the
many.
same thing.
It's too many things that's happening
Too
where
many
people are
coincidences.
able, for me to not call it consistent enough for me to be like,
I'm
it's
asking
definitely
this
possible.
question because if I understand my nigga pools and shit, they might come talk to me. 'Cause I don't believe
Why not? Hey, I want to talk to them niggas. Fuck you,
You
man.
want to?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
why
wanna see
that's
what
why I
they
believe
know.
I've seen them already. I've seen them in my dreams, nigga. Dead ass.
You keep saying your dreams, so they gotta come to me.
What is telepathy?
Truth. I get it.
It's only what you choose to believe, bro.
And shit, they might be able to even set it up that way, depending on how fucking.
Okay, I need to revamp my definition of kid. What you want with me, guy?
You trying to see what it is?
He probably won't lay down.
No, you know I'm
Because
with
we
the
on
alien
point.
shit. You know I ain't with the alien shit. I'm around. What I was gonna say now? Fuck yeah, you threw me off.
Wow, that's some high level talk though.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, we
You
can't
said
talk
you
about no.
was
We can't talk about no aliens with females though. That shit did.
Nah, we ain't gonna.
I'm not saying shit
I'll talk about that shit. I don't get no
unless
fuck.
Eva come on.
Her ass, I don't know if she gonna come on.
Yeah, I forgot what I was
You
gonna
sleepy,
say,
ain't
y'all.
you?
Sorry, take your time.
Aliens is crazy though. I don't want to take down aliens. This shit. Oh, y'all know.
You should get that meme and there goes the aliens. Every time the aliens is crazy.
Y'all fuck with aliens?
I mean, the way I look at it, I would rather know that they real than not know at all.
Thank you.
You know how you want to. You know how when you was a kid, you wanted magic to be real so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you learn to let that shit go.
It is, but it's just not the way you thought it was
Okay,
to be
right.
real.
Right.
Type shit. I know you was going there.
Make you believe
Exactly.
magic is
You about to say I'm reading your mind, nigga. You didn't have to say none of that shit, but I know what you talking about.
Yeah, like you can
Then
do
when get
fireballs
to
and shit.
reality, Like, damn, ain't no such thing as poof.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you make it in your
100%.
own way though.
How do you poof in your own way?
I don't know. Figure it
Can't
out.
poof. You're like,
Figure it out.
oh, that's poof.
Yeah, it just
Friction.
and that's another
That's
another
long.
rabbit hole we can jump down, the magic rabbit hole, because it's a lot of like rituals and sacrifices and shit like that tied to religions and previous human beliefs.
So what do you call them? Freemasons?
Yeah, the Freemasons for sure, occultists and shit.
You don't say.
They
All
got
of
magic.
that. They believe in magic.
Oh, yeah.
They believe they can
Wholeheartedly.
kind of produce it. I believe they do it through sacrifices and rituals and all that shit.
And I dare say the devil down on saying they didn't master that shit, bro.
That's
And why you think
definitely
that? Why you think the society runs as a whole? Why you think that people choose not to believe certain things? I believe they.
They using magic. Yeah, that's
No,
definitely
they're not
possible.
Thank you.
They give you a
They
choice.
watch certain. They
The
watch
magic-
certain movies.
Magic is you
No, let's
have a
go.
choice.
They watch certain movies. They listen to
That's
certain things that are controlled by certain groups. And guess what? You don't think that those items, that entertainment, doesn't have a message of some sorts?
100%, and it's mostly
Right.
subliminal.
And the
Thank you.
message gives
Hey,
Perfect example: Disney
get it.
old cartoons.
Thank you. How hard? This is not hard to connect the dot, bro. This is not hard at all.
No, it's not hard to watch a
And
cartoon.
those and Disney fans
and
are
be
the
able to
craziest,
decipher
nigga.
Yeah.
this
They're the
cartoon is saying
craziest. It's like a
something to you.
switch.
Not only that, but it really changed the mindset of how niggas look at relationships.
Thank you.
I get it, because the cartoon
It gave a whole facade. It gave a whole facade of how.
No,
works.
it give you the ideology that it's always gonna work out in the end.
Yes. A predetermined notion.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
happily ever after,
Guess
all
what?
that
You didn't
stuff.
think that before until you watch that. Then you go hard. You go so hard to believe it and live your life in that structure.
As if it's reality.
Just from that one movie,
I
bro.
know people tell funny jokes about cartoons all the time.
There's difference between a joke and there's difference between like what we talking about. I'm talking about the level of what they talk. What, magic ain't what you think it is.
It's
Magic-
mostly like
Now, I
manipulation.
don't have
It
no great
could be.
idea.
It
of
definitely
magic.
can
I'm
be.
not a musician, so I don't really play It's all delusion. It's all fake.
Those Freemasons or those secret groups that we talking about,
They believe in that shit, bro.
And they believe in it.
They believe in deceiving and tricking the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Not only that,
it's kind of working. And I see it working in real time against motherfuckers who I be saying that shit is true right in their fucking face, and they sit there and argue with me to the end of the earth. Some even kill themselves for it.
Not even taking the time to go research the shit. Just
And
argue.
they choose not to. Okay, whatever you want to put it. I guess my mind is as strong as his, since I want to believe everything I want to believe, right? Or is it a part of this manipulation?
Yeah, it is, because it's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
Because a lot of people,
the brain is this big and as vast as we think it is. Look at all the information we take in on a daily basis.
I'm just saying. But you still got to go to work tomorrow.
That's fact. AKA locking yourself in a fucking room for hours. Your ass don't say shit.
You still gotta go to work tomorrow.
yeah,
You still gotta go to work tomorrow.
I think that's the main reason why they don't look that shit up.
Random ass shit. Still gotta go to work tomorrow.
You still gotta go to work tomorrow.
That's the main reason why they don't ever fucking take the time to try to figure this shit out.
No, because you gotta. It's too much shit. It's stacked. It's overstacked.
No, bro.
They'll buy your ass a Gucci belt, purse, box, shoe, outfit, t-shirt, long sleeve, fucking scarf.
It's really just to
You will
confuse
forget
you.
about it.
Yeah.
And that's one outfit. Think about that.
Yeah,
You
that
go get a
outfit
Bentley
costs you
truck.
thousands of dollars.
Oh man, it's all distraction. You get a bag of grapes, you'll be happy with that.
Yeah, it's just so fucking
You
weird.
get an iPhone and shit. Get you a microphone. You know what I'm saying?
And my real question with the bringing up the magic stuff is like, how far have they gone with this magic stuff, and what's the history of it, and what's the validity to it?
I'm finna tell you how.
You feel me?
Popularity. Were you able to?
How many? What's the time we at? Oh, you got your phone. Yeah. What time we at on the pod?
Yeah, we've been
So
running
this-
it.
this-
We've been running it. This was good talk.
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
We gotta make sure that motherfucker's still going.
Hey, for real.
Gonna be Lilith Part 2.
Oh God, yeah, bro, we went on for like a good hour,
bro. That shit was
And
lost
right
all
when
that
this shit
shit.
cut off, bro. It cut off right when we start talking about Lilith. And we gonna have a good talk about Lilith, bro. Fuck all that noise.
We can run that shit right
No,
now.
that's how we looking. I don't know what's going on with the top.
His fucking your phone died, I think.
Yeah, that
Super
motherfucker
fast.
boo. But still though, man, we gonna talk it out. We gonna walk it out.
full screen. You want to plug it up? Right. The little green thing right there.
We finna take an intermission.
It's whatever.
Hey, we having technical difficulties. I don't know why. It's real. With technology,
Hey
man.
man, we building this bitch while we flying it. Stop
Come
playing.
on, we got AA batteries in the camera. Come on, man. We gotta switch the AA to AAA.
They know what it is.
I'm
They
trying to play
watching the
with us,
level up real time, bro.
We gonna keep it real with y'all. We trying to act podcasty to y'all, but fuck all that.
We trying to be professional. man. Nah,
We
nigga.
regular people,
Hey, we
boy.
regular
The
niggas,
fuck?
bro.
And regular meaning you
Tell them
breathe
again,
every
bro.
day. You guys got forgiveness and waking your ass up every fucking day.
Big fact.
That's what it is. You ain't putting on a motherfucking suit up here.
Yeah, man. So today on
Not
John.
yet, not yet. I do-
Today on John's cast.
Look
I do
at
wanna start
that,
wearing
child,
suits,
drunk
though.
ass.
Wait till I get my. I want to get to a certain text bracket, and then I'm gonna start just wearing other suits.
You gonna wear suits, Sean?
I swear. to
Nah, I like wearing suits though.
I love.
I gotta get my Steve Harvey little cousin on.
I love suits.
For sure.
I'll put the secondary camera bank in. So we still in this bitch. We had like 2.5. Shit, we can wrap it up at 3.
Right. Hey, no, we should save the bullet talk for the female show.
No, we gotta lock it off, dude. It's 2.5.
That's gonna be hard because they might not
Nah,
understand
bro,
it.
It's gonna be so easy, bro. I believe every woman is indoctrinated in the feminist culture right now. They wholeheartedly believe Lilith, and I think they
Who is
champion this
Lilith?
shit.
They probably will champion her. I think it's gonna be. It depends on how many of them we get, but I think it'll be close to a 50-50 split.
I'll just say I think they're gonna play good. I'm not saying that some are gonna play dumb, but I think I can coax them out of it.
Well, we can just explain what it is and then see.
That's how I mean.
Yeah, because I believe that it's a good. If we had 5 females in this room, it's probably gonna be 3 that's actually Lilith. It's
Lilith does.
That's that's Adam's first wife, according to
best way to introduce it.
yeah,
Adam's first
according to
I'm gonna step out 200.
according to the Bible in the Old Testament, and you can look this up in the the modern version of the Geneva Bible, which got all 88 stories. I think it's 88.
The original lit.
Yeah.
Okay. I was saying it sound like the original one.
Yeah, the Geneva is the original one for sure. And it's in that one for sure. And it has her name in it too. And the King James version, they took her name out and they changed the story of Genesis.
Who is Lilith? One of the wives?
Yeah, so it's two stories of Genesis. Genesis 1 and Genesis 2. Genesis 2 was Eve. That's the one everybody knows.
So that would be the second one.
Yes. Genesis 1. Okay, this shit is so fucking
No,
messy.
Lilith is the second wife.
No.
No, Lilith is the first wife. Hear me out. I'm about to explain that shit. So God made, and this is in the old, like you can
I
find.
get it. It's a story.
All right, I just want to make sure for the niggas in the background, because I want people to look this shit up. It's in the Geneva Old Testament Bible. Get the Geneva, it got all the stories of the Bible. In the King James Version, you will not find this information. In Genesis 1, God created a man and a woman
From himself.
at the same time.
Okay.
That woman is Lilith.
Gotcha.
The reason she was kicked out of the Garden of Eden is because she wanted to have the top position.
And
She wanted to be dominant.
It is said that she in some variants that she left. She left on her own accord.
So he
Yeah.
was just resetting. He was in there resetting hoes.
No, Adam had an issue with Lilith trying to be dominant.
Right, and he reset her as a maid. Eve.
No, he's just a god.
Yeah, told God banished her ass.
God made her.
Well, he didn't reset. Shit.
Eve came from Adam. Lilith didn't.
Yeah, Lilith was created at the same time.
So
Lilith is equal in all respects.
After Lilith is banished from the Garden of Eden, in Genesis 2, Adam is put to sleep, and Eve is created from his rib.
Yeah.
okay,
So
that's
she's
the
That's the story everybody knows.
So she's subservient. So she doesn't. So Adam doesn't have to go through the same problems that he did with Eve.
right. That's why she.
I mean, with Lilith.
She's supposed to be down with the program. all the
Yeah.
time.
Now, hear me out.
Cool.
How this ties into today?
No, I never heard of Lilith though ever.
No,
Not many
it's
people
not supposed to
do.
be heard
Not
about.
many people do, bro.
Why?
It's a key.
Hear
It's
me
a
out.
key. It's a key.
It's definitely
Is it a key?
It's a big key.
It's a big.
It's a.
The key is if this is any key I've ever seen in my fucking life. It's a fucking
listen,
key.
That's Lilith.
No, this is an ankh.
I know that.
This is before that.
But hear me
That
out.
sounded like a lady with a hood on.
Hear me out. Shit. Lilith is also considered the snake. If you look at old paintings, it's not a snake in the
She's
tree.
the
It's a
serpent.
fucking
That
woman.
explains why they okay bet.
Yes, thank you.
It's literally a woman handing another woman the apple, and Eve is in that. Adam is in that picture as well.
Now we talking. I
So-
love you, Lilith. Don't worry.
Based on,
Who threw that picture out though?
I'm not sure exactly,
She's-
but I can find out. I'll put a clip up. I'll put a clip up on it for sure.
Yeah,
Probably not gonna put a
tell
video.
the
on this.
Lord about what Lilith would do to torment niggas, bro.
Oh yeah, she was like attacking niggas and being a succubus,
So
taking succubus, taking kids and shit, like terrorizing the neighborhoods. Yes,
It's
Allegedly.
foretold.
she was okay. So it's a script. I don't know where this part is at, but I know it's in the Geneva Bible. But it's a script where they're describing beasts that attacks the villages. That beast was named Lilith in the older text.
I get it.
You feel me? And they came to a resolution with that beast in order. And this is like a story that's tied to the Hebrew Bible.
That sound like Avatar when they went to the village with the spirit and shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of historical tech have supernatural beings,
Right. Spirit world.
which
You know-
for me
you know
would
who-
lead more towards aliens. But that's another story. I
That's
digress.
spirit world, same shit.
It's a lot of moving parts. But hey, you know who the just to segue real quick or derail real quick. You know who the main boss of the Diablo 4 is?
Ain't no way. It's
Yes,
her.
sir. Yes,
That is
sir.
crazy.
Yes, sir.
Well, shit.
Diablo 4.
Yeah.
Diablo 4 it's a good game. I fuck with it. Or it's not as good as like the other ones used to be, but
It's like a top down. It's hard to explain. It's like
like a little rogue like RPG
Yeah.
where you could like you ever played X-Men Legends?
Okay, X-Men.
No, it's like that top down game where you could like
Run
fight
around,
little-
kill monsters
like
and
fight
shit.
people and stuff like around you.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
that, but with like
monsters and shit.
like biblical shit.
Yeah, but So her story was, and this was like from the Hebrew Bible. Her story is like she was attacking the villagers around and shit, and they had to come to a resolution with her in order to get her to stop attacking people. And then Eve, this is a yeah. And then Eve was Eve was the one who was taken from Adam and behaving the way that Adam wanted her to, and Lilith have an issue with
Garden
that.
of Eden and fucked up.
Yeah.
Eve again.
Oh, bro.
So there's a story that she got kicked out and went back and got into it with Eve.
No, she
gave
made
her
them do. She made them do what God didn't want them to do. She
coaxed.
She got kicked out
and came back.
Back. There's a story or any type of understanding.
I think she ran away. I think she ran away.
She came back, ran away, kicked out, whatever. She left that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And came back.
Yeah.
And
not
convinced.
just to manipulate Eve, but when she got there, she saw Eve was there, so she had to give some idea like, who is this chick? Let me get into him. Well, I can manipulate her. She a goofy. I can't get to Adam because you feel. Boop.
That nigga gonna fuck with me.
Manipulated Eve to believe.
And Eve is the first one who bit the apple.
Did this, she now she got both of their ass kicked out. Did she stay or leave after that?
No, she went back to where she was supposed to be.
That's what I need to see this story. I made that story up.
We can watch it after. We can watch it after the pod for sure. It's only 10 minutes long.
Yeah. I'll see.
But yeah, we'll have all the details for sure. But she came back for sure, and she got on Eve's ass and gave her the apple.
I'm gonna look that shit up.
Convinced her. I'm finna play that shit. It's only a 10-minute video.
No,
play
but you
that shit
said
as soon
the
as
book
pod over.
itself. I want to look into that.
Oh yeah, look up the Geneva version of the Bible, bro. Honestly, we should do a Bible breakdown.
You know what's so weird though?
I already brought up the fact that we should be fucking with literature. I already got a whole list of stories that we gonna be rocking with.
Yeah,
well, I already read one of them when I was here the other night.
I listen to God's promises all the time. So that's just one side, you know?
Yeah, and there's multiple different versions. That's the most important part about it.
I listen to books, all the books.
It's best to get the oldest, most text one. I think we should do a breakdown of the
least revised, like you're trying to get the OG content.
Bro. Yeah, because the OG content is where it all started.
It makes sense. The Old Testament.
We'll have a more accurate representation.
Yeah, less manipulation involved.
We have a better conclusion.
I'll be having this this gripe with I'll be having this gripe with certain aspects, and it's not of the book itself, or it's about the messages that people can retrieve from the book. Like, I historically believe that you have to behave a certain type of way in order to get access into the golden gates. If you read the King James version, it's giving you an out to say that if you believe, you shall be accepted. Without action.
Just having faith. No.
Where and you know, people will literally perverse that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's certain sayings and shit. You remember I even asked you about it, the as above so below, that's connected to different material, but there is a other side of that has a negative connotation as far as the manipulation of the occultists and what they using it for. You feel me?
Really, if you sit there and go around preaching as above so below, they'll think you're like an occultist or something like that.
Because they use it
or some shit.
because it's associated with Baphomet.
Yeah,
it's literally in a little hand gesture thing. You feel me? All of that shit has a lot of meaning in what the fuck going on today. No cap.
These are the keys, and this is how you master it. And this is how you get the cheat code.
And to bring it back to Lilith, Lilith is an example of the modern woman.
Yep, I get it.
A stark example.
Hey, Dick Gregory say, once you put on the magic glasses, you can't take
them
Can't
bitches off, bro.
Yeah, it's over with.
I've been living like that for a while now.
I totally get it, bro.
It's hard to see shit the way other people see it.
Way hard to see it.
Yeah, everything got an extra meaning.
All the time.
And it seems like you can't come to any agreement with anybody all the time. I promise you.
Because it's like, I find extra meanings and shit that you can be like, nigga, that's a fucking cup. Like, why is that cup right there? Why is it angled like that? What does that mean? And you just,
why is this ball tipped over?
this nigga tripping over a cup, and that shit don't mean nothing. You feel me? But whole time that shit could be the key.
That could have been a whole thing that's right in front of your face.
That should let you know, like, oh, we got to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that.
I swear to God, bro.
Because they operate on some, I tell you before I do it.
Your ass by tipping a cup over. You, what the fuck?
Bro. Cup fall over that. Fuck. That fool's a run when you see that cup. Oh, bro.
Come in that bitch.
Oh, bro, you out of there.
You out of there.
No cap. And it's a lot of if you watch media, you see a lot of those hand gestures and a lot of those people. Even
That's how I speak. I speak.
Shaq on the record saying he a Freemason.
I like
For
watching
sure.
hand gestures and shit. That's why you see motherfuckers twisting their fingers. That's the raw shit out.
Yeah, but sometimes there be meanings behind that. Sometimes it's not.
That's the gangster shit. I'm talking about. It's just real twisting finger shit going on out here, boy.
Yeah, I think gangs is historical.
Well, that's for fun, like.
No, I mean like as far as like groups and shit.
Groups
Yeah.
and shit. Like this is how they communicate. But what do you think they get that from, and why they adopted this so hard? Like
I think it's something to do with the
it's like one of the first languages, right?
occultist practices. I mean, yeah.
It's
Because
so
like
ancient that it's
we get like if you look at Christianity for example, they have symbolism as well.
Everybody
Even
does it.
even the upside down cross is a positive thing from the perspective of a Christian when you look at it in a certain type of way, because it represents the dude who refused to be put on the cross like Jesus Christ and he got put upside down.
Represent as that
Yeah.
too on his your tattoo
With the arm?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the
Well,
same.
this predates Christianity.
Okay, that's cool.
Like
but-
this is Mesopotamian. This is where I'm.
But
at
think
right now.
about it. Christianity had to look at Mesopotamia.
No, yeah, it did. It did.
So
It
it's
did.
already was like.
And it did. And that's
you know,
why, yeah, you could look at it and it has like the same, it has relative or similarities where basically that it could have been an origin of such.
And a lot of people like to dumb down religion to like, oh, it was a way to manipulate people in order to get power.
That's the
Or it's
biggest
not.
fucking
That's where the
Right.
power comes in. At to me,
The Freemasons.
That's
Nah,
what they
I'm
come-
not going to identify exactly who because I wasn't there. I'm not alive. Obviously, I'm only born, so I only know what I know. But in my opinion, that's where occults is like the backside of the Freemasons come into play, where they start manipulating religion in order to make it about power as opposed to being what it
It's
is.
kind of like making your ass being a
Like a
Christian.
distraction.
Motherfucker trying to make you be a Christian and shit. You in trouble if you ain't gonna be no Christian in front of a Christian.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That's
just
why
what
you
it
can't
is.
get away from that shit.
No, you can't.
And those, shit, it's a lot of power behind having a lot of people under your control. And then look at the different versions of the Bible and why were they written the way they were.
That was to tell stories.
Yeah. On top of the fact that there was some changes in there too. Some changes based on people's interpretation. Which also means there were human adjustments to the Bible that's not necessarily based on, it's based on, perspective. You feel what I mean?
Not truth.
It's not based on the word itself. It's based on what they believe the word is saying. And if they, for example, why would the King James Version take the Lilith story out?
Exactly. That's
Or why would they
detrimental.
take
That's
that verse
detrimental.
out?
That's detrimental.
What about the Book of Enoch? Why they take that out?
Exactly.
Man, it's hard to get that.
Bro,
It's hard to even get.
I think the Book of Enoch is in the Geneva version of the Bible too. But I could be wrong for sure.
It probably ties. Of course, everything.
It's connected to it probably, but it's probably not in there. Definitely should do a breakdown on that
But
shit.
that'll spin your whole perspective if you can figure that part out. Because we seem to somewhat be experts of the regular New Testament, or however you want to see it, and just the basics of how we should be on earth and how we're seen and judged and what are the outcome.
Yeah, but what is in the text of the Book of Enoch, and how did he come about, and what's his story and his
Probably explain
reports?
the magic and the aliens.
Bro, you never know. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, explain the personalities of like the people we're dealing with. Like you say, it's still what's her name? Lilith.
Yeah.
It's now equating today. If I'm understanding Lilith
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
well, and
It's just a modern woman.
it's crazy.
50-50,
careful.
boss babe, run everything.
Hey, be careful,
Can't
cause she
tell me
running.
what to do.
Hey, be careful. She running rampant right now, bro. She holds the
See,
power.
where you going through this? You're not upset, but you're like, dang, it's like this irritating force going on that needs to stop.
What you mean?
You
I say as
better.
a man, like,
Oh,
you're
dealing
not
with-
irritated or in your feeds, but you got this like discern. Or,
I love
you
Lilith.
know, this little thing in your ear, like, damn, bro, some weird ass shit going on.
Nope, I love that.
Yeah,
bitch.
You know what I'm
100%.
saying?
I love that hoe.
No, you
We
talking
can
about
play
the
with that
girl.
shit all we want.
I'm not playing with it.
It's just that fun right now.
I'm not playing with it.
It's literally that serious. Like we can play like.
No, this nigga, he sit up in here and he believed that's his type. I like the other type.
We had this talk already.
Yeah.
And I think she respects me so much.
It was actually supposed to be.
It was supposed to be on the stream.
The string literally cut
off. I think
phone not even dead. I don't even think my phone died.
It wasn't dead. and it cut off as soon as we started talking and extrapolating the whole little thing. Like we just talked about it now.
Glasses, bro, so you gonna feel like that. You got the glasses on, so you only see
I always have these glasses on, nigga.
Bro, that's fact.
I had these glasses on for a minute.
You understood the assignment early on.
It's just now that I'm even talking about it against media or public, but I've talked about certain things like this before, like well long ago, like before we talked about fucking podcasts.
Oh, we used to get drunk in the kitchen talking about this shit, bro.
Dead ass.
I get it, bro. We know these fucking, they like rodents, bro.
Yeah, it's just,
that was when I had like little to no knowledge about this shit. Now I'm well versed.
Yeah.
Well, I'm well more versed than I was before.
Way before.
Oh yeah, I'm with it. I love that bit.
It's and then
I love that, bro.
it's like I prefer Eve because she a follower.
That's fair. That's fair.
Say you for Eve.
Yeah,
I believe
interested in
evil
that.
has its valid place.
Yeah.
Just like you said, I don't think good can exist without the bad.
No,
I think that has to exist.
And I mean, it's a representation of the type of women that you can encounter.
Yeah.
The unfortunate bit is there is no representation for women on the account of outside of an atom. There's only one.
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of saying like most niggas the same.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He is.
That's a fact though. You see how that shit be
correlating? It's like there's actual proof in front of your face.
It's kind of like if we know the world moving a certain way, it's like when you go outside, it's like, bro, you know what the fuck is outside.
No, bro, you
How
will.
just gonna be like, you know what? I'm at the beach. Get to take your shirt off and shit. Come on. Duces said, bro.
Alright, hey, hold on, Tiger. Chill the fuck out, nigga.
No,
my kids
like,
What, nigga?
fucking lighten up, have a shot. Like,
Bro.
come on, bro.
That's not trying to have a humorous side to it, bro. Like,
Give
you
it in.
can't laugh at it, bro.
You take your shirt off at the
Scary.
beach, bro. You
It'd be
give
fucked
in
up
to
if you
it.
can't laugh at that shit, bro.
Yeah,
But that's why I
it
be
is
joking
tough.
about everything, cause bro, ain't nobody got time to be sad.
Yeah.
Cause that's
I'd rather
even what
enjoy
I'm
my
saying.
time here.
Motherfucker, well, fuck you all talking about going to spring break, bro. Listen to what I'm telling you, bro.
Enjoy your life.
Do you have enough self control to know to not take your shirt off on the beach? No, you don't. You out here loose as hell.
Oh God, out there, titties out.
Butterfingers
No
out
titties.
there, bro. Loose butter sandwiches.
Yeah.
That shit be going crazy though.
But you know, everybody get to do what the fuck they want.
Yeah, that's the that kind of goes into the downfall of humanity type shit. The whole mentality of you can do whatever you want don't work out for us.
I don't know. Y'all don't be scared out there doing what you want. Hell no, shit. I be out the shit.
No, yeah, they don't get no. Well, a lot of motherfuckers.
Thug, Dizzle.
I'm more
get no
scared of
fun.
the unknown.
Yeah,
Well, we gotta be able to see it.
No, that doesn't make it known. The
no,
unknown
shit
is
that
what
we
you
don't know
can't
what's
see.
gonna happen.
The unknown is what you
said
can't see and what you
unknown, but,
don't know.
That's the aliens and shit all the time.
Shit, nope, that's not to me. The unknown could be anything you don't know.
You know what's so funny? I'm not even scared
you
of
don't
them.
know what you don't know.
I'm more.
Me either. You know what I'll do today?
They like 4 feet tall, of course, bro.
About no alien shit.
They pull up. Oh, they pull up in their little ship though. They can fuck around, beam your ass. Like this Star Wars or some
They
shit.
gonna make him
We
shit
don't know.
himself out
Bro,
They not violent, so they
technoblast.
big got eyes.
No, I heard that.
All the encounter, somebody could have get lost an eyeball or something.
I heard that.
They lose a piece of hair on their head, nothing from no alien show.
Hit
So
me
they
out.
not violent.
Hear me out. I heard after one of them the ships got shot down,
Right.
one of the other little ships went over
The area where it was.
it's an area in the U.S. where we have missiles that can launch from about.
Oh, the
house.
defense, the other
Yeah.
area where the missiles were.
They went and hacked into the defense system
Yeah.
and completely disarmed all of the missiles.
Yeah, they
and
stopped that
literally
shit.
flew over their shit.
They stopped that
So
shit.
that's
dude.
that's the best damage that they can do is just.
That's just a
You
flex.
underestimating them, bro.
That's a flex.
They
bro.
not doing shit violent, sure.
They not violent. I
They
don't-
de-escalating
Thank you.
violence.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
They are superheroes.
Thank you. They not trying to fight with us because they would obliterate us. Let's be real.
They being fair?
No, I don't think they being fair. I think
it's not about being fair.
They
it's
here
about
for something.
They can do what they want to do.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Whatever they here for
Doesn't
is
matter
something
if
that's
they're
beyond
fair.
our capability of understanding.
All the people
If they
on
here.
planet Earth that feel like they could do what they want to do, they doing the most terrible shit.
They not. They heroes, like you just said. They not killing us.
No.
They could have obliterated us by now.
Brother, you talking about somebody that do what they want? You
No,
can be
I'm
a
saying
hero.
they could do what they want to do.
Right, you can be a hero. You can fucking kill everyone.
God could also stop everything bad right now too. Why does he not do it though?
That's the biggest question that a lot of people have.
That'll shut everybody on planet Earth up. But who is you to try to?
Descramble that in any way.
You right? God is.
I got a theory behind why he wouldn't do it.
That is terrible.
I do too. I do
You want to
too.
hear it?
You said what?
I got a theory why God wouldn't do it. Why he will allow evil.
I want to hear it.
Why would he allow evil?
Yeah, why he allows it is because you want people to live up to your image, but you don't want everybody to be clones. If everybody knew it for sure, you die, you go to heaven, you or go to hell.
Crazy.
You know that
don't
for
make it into heaven due to
the lifestyle. If you knew for a fact, 100%, no doubt, no questions asked, you will
everybody's
behave.
not gonna make it.
Hear me out. I mean,
This is
aside
not
from mental illnesses, I'm talking. Hear me out. If everybody know for a motherfucking fact there is no dispute, just like the sun comes up in the morning and the moon shows up at night, that shit gonna happen every day, right? Let's say that people have that understanding of the Bible and going to heaven to hell, everybody will act damn near exactly the same.
Put it like this.
It completely
It's
defeats the
already
purpose of
happening
your
to us. Let me tell you,
creation.
listen, everybody gonna get a taste. I hate to go this route because we understand the story straightforward. You have to have all your faith. Hell is when you're alive. Heaven is when you're gone. Okay? That's just me. You don't have,
No, that's your theory.
Yeah, my theory. But heaven is when you're alive. I mean, heaven is when you're unalive and you're at peace. Hell is on earth. That's it. And when it comes to the Bible, try to have it understand it in that type of way. Because the way we describe it is in reverse. Right? It's like a mirror effect.
No, I didn't describe it in that sense. I actually believe the way that you just put it out.
Okay, I do too. But at the same time,
All the theories that I believe to be
Because
true
I understand-
are piggybacked on
I
that.
understand yin and yang.
Because-
I operate
Hell,
that.
hell. Okay, and why would? And what do you believe hell is? Not saying that. Not saying like. What do you believe hell is for? The purpose of it.
I'm
The purpose of it.
it. Nah. Normally I would give the example like hell is like emotions and but hell is like fuck, bro.
General purpose for
Exactly.
hell. No, what's the general purpose for
Trying
hell?
to figure out your life.
Okay.
That's hell.
What life?
Okay, trying to make sense of
Human beings.
this body we're in.
Because he said hell is on earth.
It is.
I don't think hell is on
There's
earth. I think
nothing-
hell. I think being alive is
What is
hell.
nothing? The most peaceful thing you can do, right?
No.
I would say so. 'Cause
It's
when I'm
li-
meditating and I'm like,
But when you meditate, there's limitless. It's limitless. There is no limit. There's limits to this.
Consider that peace in like heaven.
In a sense, yeah.
So that's our only example why we're alive is to have peace,
No.
unliveness.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Right. And then when you're alive, you're like going through shit.
Well, generally, I believe the purpose of hell
That's
is like
what I
to generally give experience in life itself is for development process of a soul. So the energy that funnels that drives this body, the energy that drives this body is being molded all the time, every life
That's
it's living.
That's
And
why
that's
we're-
why I believe the purpose of hell would be, if being alive is anything, it'd be to develop that energy even more so.
This is the
For
thing.
whatever higher purpose this soul is going to have later
Exactly,
on.
because you're trying to make it to that place, right? In the word, it
If-
says
if
the
that's
only
what you
way
wanna
to
do.
make it
If
to
that's
that
what you wanna
place, you have to, your heart has to be just as light as it was when you were fucking born, bro. Like as pure and
I ain't hear that, but I mean, I could believe so.
it kind of only makes sense. It kind of only makes sense. You come out as the purest thing on planet Earth. That's all new life. But then you start experiencing what's around you, and now you start being subject to shit as humans.
That's one way to go about it.
I mean,
So,
but hear me out. If God kicked them out after they ate, shut your bitch ass up. If God kicked them out because they ate from the tree of knowledge and they realized they was naked, that allowed them to actually be able to be conscious. So I believe that the trade-off from the conscious is you have to earn your way into heaven.
Yeah, you broke a rule.
The cardinal
You gotta
sin.
redeem. You gotta redeem yourself.
but listen, the rule.
Redeeming yourself is a development.
That's okay.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm not a scholar, so I can't.
Hear me out.
I'm not gonna really say that.
Hear me out.
They know-
Once they became aware and they developed a conscience and they was able to see what's going around
Fucked
and make
up.
their own
They done
choices,
fucked up.
God banished them. Now, the reason why I said my theory would be is because he don't want everybody to be clones. If we as humans know for a fact God is there, then it's going to be automatically easy for us to just
There'd be no point in the
assimilate.
banishment. There'd be no point in the banishment.
No, it wouldn't be a
There
point.
would be a point in the banishment. The banishment is supposed to be for the teaching lesson. Is a lesson. It's supposed to be a lesson that a trial that you're supposed to overcome to make yourself redeemed.
To redeem yourself. So it would
For
make you
doing
have to
something you
earn
wasn't
it.
supposed to do. So one fucking rule you didn't have to fucking break, and you fucking broke it.
But okay, we broke that rule and we're not being so aware of that, right? Wouldn't
No.
you be going on a journey of hell to get back to this place? Like
What?
you're fighting
No,
yourself to get
no,
back to
we-
this place.
No, we're not
of-
fighting to get back. I believe
said
every soul
redeem
that
yourself.
gets set back, every soul that has another life or gets reincarnated is a retrial. You failed the fucking test. Let's just make it quite simple and frank. You failed the test, your ass going back there. And it's not them driving it. God is controlling whether or not they come in or out. Oh, you still like this? Your energy, your vibe is still this? Oh, okay, you going back down there.
Yeah,
You got another trial.
I mean, that's definitely going to be possible for sure.
Yeah, we gotta figure
Yeah.
that shit out. And scientists, hurry up.
We
and
definitely
prove
do.
this
And
shit.
if we extrapolate the Bible, we'd be a lot closer and a lot more well versed and more confident and articulate in what we can talk about with it.
But that's just like
And
going
pertaining
to
to
a
it.
job interview to confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but if
all
you know
it
the
is.
details on that motherfucker, you're going to be way more confident in where you coming from.
Yeah.
But you can be.
And maybe that'd be a lot closer to what he wants in general.
Yeah, I believe that's the case because otherwise it wouldn't be written in scriptures to where you have to decipher it.
Just show love, man. Just show love. Like the video, subscribe, go to your friend's YouTube and share that shit. Ask them for their phone and go to it on YouTube. That's how you do that.
Or you can have talks like these.
Because we got our purpose
Yeah.
is to like expand the great knowledge and show love to motherfuckers. Make people that listen to this pod feel better about themselves today.
I mean, shit.
That's what it's about.
Go read the fucking Bible.
Nah, you ain't gotta read the Bible to feel.
Go
okay
read the
with
Bible.
life.
Go get the Geneva version.
Who is Geneva, shorty? What's her name?
No, it's a version of the Bible.
Nah, you told me. Now I'm talking shit.
All right, I'm finna wrap this shit up. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for checking in with us. Make sure y'all check in before you check
I
out.
love you. Shout out to all the two ladies that might be watching.
Them bitches ain't watching.
Shout
They
out
sleep.
to whoever watching, man. If it's 2 of y'all, if it's 4 of y'all, it should be 4 likes.
Oh God, we need to
Oh,
have
wow,
10
man.
likes. We need to have 10 likes on our last video.
Nah, we
Hey,
ain't
shout out
paying for
y'all.
None of that stuff, though. You know how
No,
y'all
like the
get.
fucking video.
Y'all want us to act on best behavior just to get a like? Come on, bro.
No, hell no. Just remind them. Like the video, sub,
Just
and yeah, like, sub, and appreciate y'all for checking in with us. We finna get up out of
Like the
here,
video, y'all heard me.
bro. Fucking bitches.
I ain't trying to hear that. Like the video, boy. And I'm still talking to that end. Like the video. No, for real, like the video.